done. Make yourself at home, get your comfies on. Simp Mom's made some gifts for you. If you stick around, you can win some too. Every Wednesday, baking streams with treats that look divine. Every Saturday, cutting up with grown-up story time. We're hanging with Simp Mom. We're hanging with Simp Mom. Keep your language clean and fair, or you'll be stuck in the thinking chair. You could get bitch slapped. We're hanging with Simp Mom. We're hanging with Simp Mom. We're hanging with Simp Mom. Hello chat, the day is done. Make yourself at home, get your comfies on. Simp Mom's made some gifts for you. If you stick around, you can win some too. Every Wednesday, baking streams with treats that look divine. Every Saturday, cutting up with grown-up story time. We're hanging with Simp Mom. We're hanging with Simp Mom. Keep your language clean and fair, or you'll be stuck in the thinking chair. You could get bitch slapped. We're hanging with Simp Mom. We're hanging with Simp Mom. We're hanging with Simp Mom. Hello chat, the day is done. Make yourself at home, get your comfies on. Simp Mom's made some gifts for you. If you stick around, you can win some too. Every Wednesday, baking streams with treats that look divine. Every Saturday, cutting up with grown-up story time. We're hanging with Simp Mom. We're hanging with Simp Mom. Keep your language clean and fair, or you'll be stuck in the thinking chair. You could get bitch slapped. We're hanging with Simp Mom. We're hanging with Simp Mom. We're hanging with Simp Mom. Hello chat, the day is done. Make yourself at home, get your comfies on. Simp Mom's made some gifts for you. If you stick around, you can win some too. Every Wednesday, baking streams with treats that look divine. Every Saturday, cutting up with grown-up story time. We're hanging with Simp Mom. We're hanging with Simp Mom. Keep your language clean and fair, or you'll be stuck in the thinking chair. You could get bitch slapped. We're hanging with Simp Mom. We're hanging with Simp Mom. We're hanging with Simp Mom.
Hey everyone, how's everyone doing tonight? Welcome to the Simp Mom Bitch Slapping Club, the only bitch slapping club on Twitch. And how is everyone doing tonight? How you doing? You good and comfy? We're gonna have some fun tonight. Anybody got any good news? Tell me what's going on. Hey Derpness, how you doing? And Sanic? And that Froschentel Spritz. It sounds like a dessert. Is it good though? How's everybody doing? Man, I had the heck of a month. I'll tell you all about it. But I want to hear how you're doing. Derpness, how you doing? We're gonna make some towels tonight. How's that? I've got a whole stack of them right over. You're just out of camera sight. I will turn you so you can see the towels. There we go. Got a stack of towels there. And so for some of you lucky winners, you're going to be able to pick out the towel that you want, and we'll put on it whatever you want. So that should be fun. Yay! That should be fun. Pretty towels. Towels are pretty. Towels are pretty. Hey, Derpness. So what's going on, you guys? I'll tell you what's going on with me. One thing, for those of you that know that I have my two puppies, I have Nella and I have Teddy the bedwetter. and Nella ripped a ligament on her leg, and she drew it up. And I said, Cynthia, we better take her in. We better take her in just to have her checked. I said, this doesn't look right. And it was just a very freak accident. What happened was one of the neighbors came to drop off some apples for me. And Nella wanted to scoot out and see the neighbor, but we don't want her out in the front yard when the other neighbor's dogs are out because then it's hard to get her back in. And Larry just gently, kind of like we do 100 times, just kind of nudged her, and the straw that broke the camel's back. The straw, the $4,000 later, after surgery, she's doing much better, but we have to keep her on one level. So we have wheelchair ramps to get in and out of the house. And she's such a good dog. You guys know that. I mean, we just adore her. But I mean, how many times have people come to the door and we just kind of scooch her over? And this is I mean, Sipdad was like, she's hurt. He goes, I don't know how she got hurt. And I said, well, what happened? He goes, nothing. He goes, somebody came to the door, to bring you apples, and I just kind of scooched her over a little bit. And that was it. And so we took her into the animal hospital. And I said to the woman, I said, what happens if people don't have the money? You have a dog that gets hurt with a freak accident and you don't have the money. She goes, well, we do have loan programs, but not everybody has good credit. I mean, could you imagine? I mean, I've had dogs my entire life. My entire life, I've had dogs. And this is the first time that I've had a dog that needed major surgery. Isn't that wild? That's just wild. When did you tell you my mom loves dates now and makes me think of you? Oh, yes, my date nut cookies. Best cookie ever. The dates add such a richness and sweetness to a cookie. And you know what? Now that you said that, Dirkness, I'm going to make some tomorrow. I'm going to make some tomorrow because I am wanting to have some more date nut cookies. Hey, Toaster, how you doing? Yes, she can't do stairs. We bought this thing that's kind of lined with fur, fake fur, and you put it around her and you kind of lift her up like a purse. And so that helps her with the behind because the last thing we want is for that poor dog to go through surgery again. She was so happy to. I had Dad drop her off because I couldn't do it, and she's good with Dad. But I mean, just breaks my heart, and I didn't want her to see me upset, so I went to pick her up, and she came out of the anesthesia, and she's wagging her tail, and it's like, oh, thank you, Jesus, she's gonna be okay. So yeah, it's a 13-week recovery, you guys. It's not like a human. In 6, 8 weeks, we're back to normal, not with the dogs. And that really surprised me. That truly surprised me that the time that it's going to take her to heal is going to be that long. And so what we did do is Simply's bed next door. His room is right there. We took his mattress off and brought it down to the first floor. And because she sleeps at the end of our bed, she sleeps in her bed on our bed. And there's no way to get her up and down the stairs. I mean, she's 75 pounds, about 70 pounds. And so we brought Simply's mattress down and put it in the first floor. And the first night she's like, what are we doing here? This is not my routine. But then she got used to it. My granddaughter brought her some CBD pills for dogs. She was so flippin' high last night. I mean, I could see her eyes just like, oh yeah, this works. This works. It's just funny to see her on the CBD, but she's getting. Oh, I got to give her pills. Uh, I got to give her pills tonight. She has to have 8 pills a day, and twice a day, and 4 in the morning and 4 at night. 8 pills total. So yeah, so that's oh, you have a crush on a guy at work. Oh, I want the dirt. I want the dirt. I want the dirt. You have a crush on a guy at work. So I'm trying to get that to happen. Oh, oh, come on, Chet, chime in. We got to give you some help here. Is he interested? Does he, when you walk by, I mean, when you're in his proximity, does he kind of look at you? You want to see if the attraction is mutual. I have one of my nursing buddies. Oh my God. One of my nursing buddies. fell in love with this doctor. And he would flirt with her. And she'd flirt back. And she says, and this went on for weeks. And then she said, I'm gonna go for it. What do I got to lose? And so she basically kind of said to him, and this is years ago, okay, you guys, years ago, "Y- do you- would you like to hook up?" And she didn't quite use that phrasing. And he was like, no, 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 no. So she had to transfer off the unit. So be careful, okay? She was so embarrassed because she goes, how could I have read it wrong? He was flirting back. Well, I'm a big flirt. I'm I'm I am the world's largest flirt, but I'm not going to cross that line. I mean, hey, I got Simp Dad. I got the man of men. You know, those tree trunk legs. I got him every night of the year next to me in bed. So, but that does not stop me from being playful. Okay. So when I was on Mizzy's stream, I don't know if you guys caught it. I was on Mizzy's stream um, a few months back, and I said to him, I said, I might work up my appetite, but I always go home to eat. And you just being playful. So Dirkness. So what we got to know, he's a tall British ginger. Whoa, oh, like the guy in Outlander. Oh my God, that guy in Outlander. Have you guys seen Outlander? Have you seen Outlander? I mean, that Jamie Fraser. I'd be going every night to him. I mean, he's the most gorgeous hunk of man I've ever seen. And like I said, I can work up my appetite, right? But hey, Sealed Sage, how are you? How are you? Yes. And we got top ear twitching. That's fast. Q. All right, what am I missing? What is KEKW? Now, does that mean something? Is that girl, you have a 50-50 chance start, so that's good. He's a film guy. He's a film guy interested in seeing he's interested in seeing. Did he say that to you? He's interested in seeing a movie sometime? It's an emote. I need oh, okay. I have that, I think. It's a laughing emote. Oh, okay. I did get his mom cookies for her birthday. So I think I'm getting in with oh, that's always a good thing. That's always a good thing. Yes, that's always. Oh, I like where this is going. You're going to have to keep us in the loop on this one. I like that. Yes. Oh, yeah. When the parents go, oh, isn't she a nice girl? She's lovely. She brought me cookies. Trying to think if anybody's ever buttered me up. Um, nah, I'm still waiting to be buttered up. You're very sneaky. Yeah, but you know what? Did he say, Dirkness? Did he say I want to see a movie with you sometime? Did he say that? What did he say? Tell me what he said. I gotta get that off there. Okay. Hi from Vegas. Kelsey Rose. How are you? What a gorgeous name. Nudies. Did someone say butter? Nudies. Nudies. It was so good to talk to you. Nudies and I have been friends since what? Since years. And so thank you for catching me up. And I want more. It's in the vault, guys. I'm not going to dox anybody. So if you got something that you need to talk to me about, it's in the vault. But nudies, you got to keep me abreast. I mean that literally of what's going on. In the gutter we go. It's Saturday night and we're in the gutter we go. He wants to go fancy. He's probably down for romance. Really? Yes, he did. There was a theater and he said, we should. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? He's into you. He's flipping into you. Oh my God. Oh, we gotta see where this one's going. I make wonderful wedding gifts. Not to jump the gun. Oh, I love it. Okay. All right. Champ, what's her next move? He says he wants to go to the movies and well, what's playing? What's playing at the movies? Something good? I've had more updates. Things have been moved. Nudies. Yup. I got to know. Inquiring minds have to know. Okay, that's the sneaky thing. I think he already said we should go to the movies. And what if you said, "Hey, have you seen this movie?" And if he says no, and then say, wanna? I mean, he's already into you and you made his mother cookies. My God. He's probably wanting to know what ring size you wear. Oh, yes, yes, top tier Twitch. You think that this is already happening, don't you? Your husband and you celebrated your second wedding anniversary a couple weeks ago. Oh, hey, married life. Hey, I love being to the right person, mind you, to the right person. I mean, you don't have to go out and look for it anymore. You just grab it during the night anytime you want to. Oops, I'm in the gutter again. Sorry. Uh, this is not the children's hour. Anyone under 16, leave. But I mean, that's one of the best parts is that that part of your life is done, right? And then you've got someone to do all kinds of things and share secrets and then with us we our babies and I'm so lucky. But you guys have no idea how hard I looked to find the right person. Oh my God. I was 29 or 30 when I met Subdad, and he's a year and a half younger than me. Who's there?
The people plastic container.
What?
Plastic container.
Plastic container for what?
Brownies.
Just cut them and put them on some paper plates. Okay?
No.
Thanks, love.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hope he likes you. Are you kidding me? He's giving you chat. Don't you think that Derpness is getting signals? But anyways, getting back to your 2-year anniversary, I happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And I hope that you have many, many, many more. Because you know what Cynthia and I have? We have memories. We have memories of when we were young. And as we grow old together and watch our hair turn gray and more wrinkles on the face and but the love and the closeness that we have in the life that we've shared with our family, I mean, that's the biggest blessing of life. But that being said, anybody can get married if you set your standards low enough, and that's not what you want. That's not what you want. Keep that happiness, respect each other, love one another. And I wish you another 50 years of that or 60 years of that. Yay! Happy 2 years. Yay. A boba. A boba. Yes, top tier is saying those are signals derpness. If someone says we should go to the movie sometime, that's almost like a date. It's almost like they're asking you to go out. They're not saying, "Yeah, you should go see that movie." They didn't say that. Right, chat? Mhm. Yahoo, Yahoo, Yahoo. So, anyways, let me tell you a little bit about the week I've had. It's non-specific movie. It's about you, not a movie. Yes, yes. Kosho. Did I say it right? Kosho? Kosho, like old country, like strong, like bull. Um, yes, you hit it on the head. Sister Iris, hello. You need a quiet recharge night. It's like not going to stick around on Twitch for drop. Hi, Sister Iris is getting ready to say, I do, and I will, right? Oh, Crowhell. Oh, Crowhell. Now, what kind of name is that? And what does that mean? You could go full kamikaze and be like, let's make this a date if you want to. I mean, isn't it funny, ladies, that it's like we're the ones that have to be proposed to for the most part. A lot of it, most that's always kind of been the norm. I'm hoping that changes where we could say, "Hey, you want to marry me?" And but you know what? It's kind of funny it's more fun when they're more romantic and they do it that the nice way. It's becoming very real. Oh, you're almost a month out. Oh, Sister Iris, you're gonna be a beautiful bride. You're gonna be such a beautiful bride. I want pictures. And if there's anything else I can help you with, please reach out. Okay, we got time. I'm not going to Arizona for another month. Got time. Given the movie, I suggested a date night at the theater. I just want to make it super obvious. Yeah, well, you know what? See what's playing and then say, hey, I'd love to see this. How about you? right? Send me pictures as soon as the dress is being altered. Oh my goodness. Oh, weddings. I love weddings. I love weddings. I did 3 weddings this summer, making cakes and cupcakes. If I find out his favorite baked goods, I'm going to ask you for your recipe. You got that right. I got some goodies. Oh, here we go. Top tier. I can speak for all guys when I say if a girl initiates romance, I will literally reevaluate my feelings on her. And if I don't already like her, laugh out loud. And if I do like her, I like her way more. There you go. We got a gentleman that gave you good advice. I like it. I like it. I like it. Mhm. I like it. So, but now you have to keep us in the loop on this. Now we need to know what's going on. So you're going to have to keep us updated on the progress of this. And all right, I'm so glad that you will. So it other than Nella being injured, right? I had a son that had to have surgery, kind of an emergency type surgery. It wasn't simply, but I have more sons, other sons, and couple things. You guys always advocate for yourselves. If you have or advocate for someone that you love, because I've been a nurse my entire life. And the medical system isn't what it used to be. I mean, it's more advanced in a lot of ways, but in some ways, they've lost that old-fashioned caring. They just have. They're too busy. They're absolutely too busy. So if you have someone that needs medical care, go in and make sure that they're getting it. And if they're not, speak up. Speak up. But I do have to say that the medical staff, and there was a hospital in St. Paul, I could not believe how good looking. I mean, is that now a prerequisite to be a doctor or a nurse? Is it you got to be gorgeous? I mean, when I was a nurse, that wasn't the case. Who was gorgeous when I years ago in the Stone Ages, right back in the 70s, were the stewardesses on the airplanes. I mean, every one of them looked like they walked off the cover of Vogue. And then of course they had to be a certain weight. And I remember this one woman, where was I flying to? I think I was 16. Yeah, 16, flying to Disney World for my first time ever. I saved up all my money working as a playground supervisor. And my best friend and I flew down to see her sister in Fort Lauderdale. And this woman was so elegant. And I mean, I couldn't take my eyes off her. I mean, just stunning, tiny. And she just kind of floated down the aisle. Now, grandma's a stewardesses. Somebody like me might sit you. I mean, they can be they got rid of the restrictions, which is the right thing to do. But I still remember, most of you guys don't remember it at that time when they had to be a certain weight, a certain height. I mean, they could have all been models. They were just darling and just beautiful. And I just saw this woman and I thought, oh my, I just couldn't take my eyes off how elegant she was. And now, you get up there and it's grandma sitting you down and throwing food at you. Hey, Rough Pole, how are you? It's been a while. Just trying to relax this week. You look back at the decision, courageous decision to go back at university at 29 years old. I'm super nervous with the grades and exams, but I feel like I found my place in it. So it's like, you are doing the right thing. You are never too old to change what you are doing. And don't ever let anybody put you in a box. One of my best friends, there's 5 of us. We call ourselves the Hospice Honeys. We all work together. We're retired. We go out to lunch once a month to see each other. We all work together. One of the Hospice Honeys started out as a music teacher in her 20s. In her 30s and 40s, she was an IT specialist. She went back to school. And then in her 50s, she got her RN. And I got to tell you, she was like the best nurse on the block. Do not ever feel it's too late. As long as you can breathe, go for it. I am so proud of you. Keep me in the loop on this. Let me know what's going on. I am so proud of you for making that decision. You guys, you're only limited by yourself, right? Cynthia always says, if it's meant to be, it's up to me. Make it happen. I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you. How exciting. How exciting for you. Yes. Yes. I think that needs a round of applause. Let me go. Let's see my soundboard. All right, Mouse, get over here. Mouse. Here we go. That's for you, Rafu. That's for you. I think you get another one too. Good for you. I'm very proud of you. You guys, you get one life. Make it count. Make it count. Don't be stuck in something you hate. Make the changes. I remember getting an email from someone years ago, and I said the same thing about, you get one life, make a chance. I mean, I had so many occupations, and you know what, you guys, I still don't know what I want to be when I grow up. I'm getting kind of to the end of that one, right? Maybe a tester for diapers. Who knows? Just kidding. Just kidding. I don't wear diapers. I don't wear diapers. But I appreciate you doing this. Just believe in yourself. Like Simp Dad says, if you don't believe in yourself, who else is gonna? You guys get one life. Have fun. Make it happen. Don't be afraid to take chances. Don't be afraid to do that. I'm glad that growing up that the only thing that looking back now, I had my pilot's license, right, for the little bitty planes, but I got sick shortly thereafter from chemical contamination. But I would have loved to have been able to pilot a helicopter. So my next life, I am coming back to fly helicopters. I am. I'm very proud of you. Yay! Age is just a number. You got that right. And you know what? No one's, oh, so anyways, let me go on about my my month. So I had a son that had surgery and in a hospital in St. Paul. So I was there with him when the anesthesiologist came in. Let me tell you that I don't think I have ever seen a more beautiful man in my life. It's like put me to sleep too. I mean, he was so hot. I mean, it's like he was a nurse anesthetist in one of the St. Paul hospitals. I won't name which one because everybody will know who he is. I mean, when he walked in, and he was nice and gentle and kind. So not only did he have this extraordinarily godlike looks, he was smart and kind too. So some lucky lady or gentleman has him. I mean, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So nobody has mentioned this. Anybody see this? You're always grateful for every day. Good for you. You smile every day. Luffy, that's what you got to do. When you open up your two eyes in the morning, those are your first two gifts of the day. My last job was as a hospice nurse. And let me tell you, any one of those people would gladly trade places with any one of you to get out of that bed and live again. So live, you get one life, make it count. If you're miserable, make the changes to make it count, to be happy. I was talking to someone about my son, uh, simply, and they were saying, "Oh, how disappointed you must have been that he didn't graduate from the master's program when he had the free ride and that." And I said, "Well, let me tell you, that's not my life. That's his life, and I want him happy. You can always go back to school. You can always go back to school." But he was so gravitating towards streaming that once he gave me a semester, I said, Ryan, just please one semester. It's a free ride. It's not going to cost you anything. He did it for me. And then, Mom, I don't want to do it anymore. And I said, you have my blessings. And then he took off. And so the same for you. If you guys make it count, if you're miserable in your job, wave your wand. Geez, what would I rather do? Try something else, right? Try something else. Yeah. Hey, Eggs Blake, how are you? In finance, how are you? Hello, everyone. Welcome. Come on in and sit down. We're going to be doing towels in a little bit. But I'm just talking about all these hospital workers. I mean, there was only one doctor back at Buffalo Children's Hospital. I won't say his name. That he was like every time he walked by, it's like I had to be careful that I didn't have any drool on me as a young woman. I mean, it was like he's gorgeous. I still he's the only doctor that I remember his name. I remember his name, but he was a hunk of hunks. Wonder what he looks like now. He's probably 80. Are there any hot 80-year-olds? Hmm. Hmm. Don't know. Don't know. But so anyways, what is this? You guys thinking this is my age? I'm 123? No, that's not it. That's not it. But being at this age, I'm wondering if I'm starting to look even older because I when I was where was I at an appointment and I said they said, well, you can take the elevator or do stairs if you can do the stairs. And it's like, I think I can do the stairs. I mean, I walked up them. I think I can go back down them. I mean, it's just weird that it's like people wanting to help me lift my luggage and everything. And it's like, I can still do that. Do I look? I mean, do I look? I mean, and I respect that. I respect that. I respect that they want to help. Talking about helping. When I was, you know, as you know, I go off on tangents, but I always get back to where I'm going. When I was pregnant with our first child, Simp Dad thought I was glass. Oh no, let me lift that. Oh no, let me do this. I mean, he could not do enough for me. I mean, if I was lifting like a bowl, oh, no, 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 let me lift the bowl. The groceries, he'd run out to the car. He goes, no, 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 I don't want you carrying them in. Well, once he realized that I wasn't going to break after giving birth, and I got pregnant shortly thereafter again, things changed a little. It was like, are you in the basement? Yeah, I'm down here. What do you need? He goes, can you bring the tires on your way up? Things change. Things change throughout your life. You just never know. But this is not my weight. Well, it's my weight in fourth grade, 123 pounds, I guess. So that would be my weight in fourth grade. So what is this? When kids start calling you sir, oh God. Just don't, like I said, just don't call me elderly. You can call me old bag. You can call me grandma, granny. Anything. Elderly just seems like I'm gonna talk like this, and I think I need help getting out. I don't want to do. No, 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 no. Don't call me elder. I'm 70 years old. 70 years young. Okay. All right. It isn't a message of new. Oh, come on, you guys. Come on, you guys. What do you think this is? I put this on just before the stream. I cut out these numbers. Now, come on, you guys. What do you think this means? Let's see who's out there. What does this mean? Dun 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 dun. New Simply song. Isn't he just hitting it out of the park lately? His song with Mary. Oh my goodness. Oh, and I'm designing for him an in the studio logo because he's going to start a new segment in the studio and he's going to be bringing in people to do songs with. So it's like a 1, 2, 3. I declare a thumb war. Nope, nope, Crowhell, you got to do better than that. Somebody's been on a roll. I know his music is so good. If you guys, you got to eat. But Ether and Mary's the song with Mary, the doo 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 one are my favorite. That kid is so flippin' talented. I had him at 42. My mother never laughed so hard when I called her and told her I was pregnant. And she goes, "What are you gonna do if you forget where you put the baby?" Really? Love Bonnie. Love Bonnie. I met Bonnie. Actually met Bonnie and Cinna one day when I was at Mrs. House a couple of years ago. Wasn't that long ago? And Bonnie was there, and Cinna was there, and I just love the two of them. They're so different, but they're so unique, and they're both gorgeous, and it just wonderful people. I got to meet so many wonderful people going down to Austin. I want to go down there again. I want to go down and cook. I want to go into Simply's house and cook. You guys, should I just go down and show up like I did at Mrs. before? Is that an angel number? Nope, not yet. Sin is so sweet and so savage. She's real. That's what Cinna, I mean, she's just real. And I bet you Cinna and I talked for like over 2 or 3 hours. We just hit it off. I mean, she's got that fire. And Mary's kind of more meek and she's tiny and she's petite, but she's so sweet and so nice. Yeah. Cooking with Simp Mom. Yes, wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be fun? Yes, 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 yes. Now, come on. You guys, what does this number mean? The first person that figures out what this number means wins a gift tonight. Come on. You visit LA and stream with Miz again? He invited me out. I was on there and I said, you never know. He says, you and Simply should come out. I've never been to LA, but I want to make him meatballs again. He loves my, I bought, how much did I buy? Did I do like 3 or 5 pounds of meatballs? And I get the ground pork and the ground beef. And then I get fresh basil and fresh garlic and onions and you get the breadcrumbs that don't have all the crap in them. What are those panko crumbs, the panko crumbs. When you get breadcrumbs, because panko only has like 4 or 5 ingredients in. Regular breadcrumbs has like this much. It's like too much garbage. But so I'll go there and I'll make meatballs. And what I do is I pan fry them really, really quick in olive oil so they have a nice sear, and then I throw them in the sauce to finish off. So I'll have a big vat full of meatballs. I'll come there the next day, and they're all gone. I mean, it's like he had the lower half side of the neighbors could come in and eat them, but they're all gone. And but you know what? Food is love, right? Food is love. So I would like to go to LA and make him meatballs. So you never know. I'm like a fungus. I could turn up anywhere. That would be good. Was you wrong on the number? Close enough. I think it's a message of progress and growth toward your goals and achievements. You're on the right track. You're on the right track. Rough. You're on the right track. Come on. Come on. What does this mean? What does this mean? Is it a Bible verse? No, wrong channel. I'm not a Bible toter. I believe I'm very spiritual. I'm very spiritual. But and I respect the Bible. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, okay, I'll get on my soapbox for one little second here. One little second. Is it's like for some folks, the Bible. Yeah, but the Bible says you can kill people. The Bible says that I can't wear this shirt because there's polyester along with the cotton in it. I mean, so do you get to pick and choose which parts of the Bible to believe in, or do you believe it all? So that's my where I have the disconnect is that I believe in treating people the way I want to be treated. I believe in judging people by character and character only, not by who they love, not by what they look like, but their character. So that's where I have a little bit of disconnect with the Bible because if you follow it literally, then you can take out people's eyes and you can do horrible things. I mean, so you get to pick and choose what you believe and what you don't believe. I think the premise is good, but something that was written so long ago, um, if it makes you a better person and it makes you happy, go for it. Because this country was founded on religious freedom. And whatever works for you works for you. But don't talk out of both sides of your mouth. That's what I'm saying. Does that make sense? Do I make sense? Progress and love. Okay, you guys, nobody's getting it. Come on. Come on. We have a birthday girl, and if she shows up, she's going to get a gift tonight. Because she went on Discord and said I'm streaming on her birthday. So she pops in, she gets a gift. We're way too cooked. Oh, let's hope not. Then let's hope not. Let's hope not. Let's just you guys, I think I hear a lot of people down about the times and that. A lot of times we can't control what's coming our way, but we can control how we respond. All right. And and that being said, Okay. There's a lot of stuff that I would love to change. And just a little bit of my soapbox once again. We live, for some of you people that aren't in the States that live across the world, most of Americans are wonderful, kind, loving people. Most of us are. Most of us are. And it doesn't matter if you're Republican, you're Democrat, or you're independent. There's good people and there's bad people in every segment of it. I just wish that we could get away with we got rid of way of all the parties and we just voted on someone's character. Doesn't matter that they're Democrat. They're a good person and they're there to work for me. That's what I wish. I mean, I think it's just gotten this hate monger. It's kind of scary. It's kind of scary that, we're born to love and taught to hate. And I will not stand for that because many of my best friends believe completely opposite of what I believe. And that's their right. That's what makes this country great is that we can agree to disagree. And when that goes away, we got some big issues. We got some big issues, right? Okay. Yay. You're gonna head to bed, are you? All right. So Derpness, you got to give us a heads up on this guy. All right, come on. You know what? Maybe he's afraid of being shut down. So make the first move. All right. Look and see what's at the movies and say, hey, this is Sean. You interested? And if he says no, then you know. But I mean, don't be beating around the bush when you could be in the bush. Literally. I'm sorry, you guys. You know I get naughty. I just do. For so many years, I've had to behave myself, and I'm just not doing it anymore. I mean, Simp Dad was in upper management in his jobs, and so I always had to be polite and nice. But I have a body side. I've got my uncles. My uncle has my sense of humor, and I just have that. And it's like for so long I felt like I had to be the Stepford wife. No more, folks. Not no more. It's gotten naughty. He's joked about being good at certain things, and you don't know yet. Goodness, goodness, you're killing me here. You're killing me here. Chad, let's give her the push. Come on, come on, and email me, Dirkness. You got my email, right? Email me, sipmom at Gmail. I want details. Just take. I mean, this way you don't have to wonder anymore about it. You got a crush on him. You got a crush on this dude. So either it's gonna go forward or it doesn't exist and you're wasting your time. But I think he's interested. Right, chat? Caesar! Caesar, I just read your email. And as a matter of fact, I'm working on your gifts. I'm working on your no, 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 no. I was worried. I was waiting to see you because I thought maybe you changed your email and you didn't get my email. So I am working on your gifts. I got it, and I'm working on your gifts, and I think you're gonna like what I'm making for you. So Caesar is one of my favorites. Caesar is, can I tell him where you're from, Caesar? He's from a different continent, south of here. That's what I'll tell you. And eh, Caesar's been so sweet. His grandmother would wear one of my hats, not this one. I like this hat. This hat available too. I love this hat. Remember when I drew this on stream, you guys? The screaming goat. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, Caesar. But yes, I've got your email and I am working on some special things for you. So, yay. All right, Caesar, what do you think this means? You're in here. Come on, chat. I cannot believe. I thought as soon as I wore this shirt that somebody would know what it means. I bet you Caesar knows. Caesar, what does this mean? You gotta love having one of those cricket things. I mean, you could make anything. Hmm. Passcode for your phone? How did you know? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness. Oh hell, I like you. I like you. I like you chiming in. Where have you been? Oh, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun. Okay. All right. Do I have to? Is it a song? Do you want me to sing you a song? It's 3 a.m. here in Croatia. Is it really? And you're up watching me? Oh my goodness. Well, Crohel, I'm very flattered that you're in Croatia watching me. I don't think I've sent a gift to Croatia. I don't believe I have. Here is where the Simp Mom gifts have gone. Can you guys all see that? We're on almost every continent. Although it's funny, I told someone I'm on every continent, and they said Antarctica, and it's like, well, no, no, I'm not on Antarctica. Can you even live on Antarctica? If you could, I'd be there. It's a song by a Canadian artist, indie artist. Toaster, no. Oh, come on, you. I thought for sure as soon as I wore this shirt that you guys would know what it meant. And the first person that knows what it meant would get a gift. Hint. Do you want me to give you a hint? Do you guys want a hint? I'm always naughty. Oh hell, if you know me, it's like I'm always naughty. I can't help it. I just can't help it. My poor mother raising me, and she was like, I'm the middle of five, and she had five kids in 6 years. So you know what they were good at, right? Irish Catholics. No, they weren't Irish, but they were Catholics. My brother and I graduated the same year. My mother went to her 6 week checkup and found out she was pregnant with me. And see, that's what happens when there's no cable or satellite TV. Oh, you gotta laugh. You guys understand in life that you cannot be under stress and laugh at the same time. You can't. So choose laughter whenever you can. It's gonna make you feel better all the time, right? Eggs bake one. Eggs Blake, you got it. This is as of today the number of gifts that have been sent around the world. You got it. You got it. 1,234 gifts have been sent from me to many of you around the world. That's what that means. You got it. Eggs Blake. Yay! I'm so proud of you. Yay! So, Eggs Blake, you are the first winner tonight. Yay! Let me get over here to. Okay. So, that being said, I feel like a queen now. Oops. I'll never figure this camera thing out. I'll never figure it out. Okay, there we are. Do I wear it well? Do I wear it well? Am I? I'm Simp Dad's queen. Okay, enough of that. Enough. I love the meme board. I love it. I love to. It's like I get to play. I get to have all these different things that it can do. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Excuse me. It was the pinto beans from earlier. No, I'm just kidding. Stupid. I am so bad. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, Eggs Blake. It's about to ask me if it was the number of intercourse per year. Per year, 1,000 times. That might have been when I was. Well, what time is it? Hold on. Oh, oh, you were a naughty one. Well, that's okay. That's okay. We like naughty here. Naughty and that's good. That's good. That's really good. Okay, Eggs Blake. So let's get going. All right. You have won a beach towel. So now let's pick out which one you want. Okay, I'll bring them over and you can pick out. Let's see. I think I got a couple here that are the same. Maybe not. Okay. All right. And we're going to get my machine right behind me, my 10 needle machine. You see, that's Rhoda, and Rhoda's ready to work. Okay, Eggs Blake. So I have this stripes. These are like kind of an aqua and a green. I have this that's got multiple kind of colors. It's but mostly blue, shades of blue. I have got a mermaid. Cute little mermaid. Look at that cute mermaid. How cute is that? Got a mermaid. I have got a pink, shades of pink and orange. Why you'd put pink and orange together, but you know it works. It works. Okay. I have got another. Oh no, this is the same as the other one. Shades of blue. I have a under the sea towel with some really cute fish and a seahorse. Wouldn't you want to ride a seahorse? Wouldn't that be fun? A seahorse under the a seahorse under the sea. Okay, and then I know too many choices, huh? I have this one that's it's just kind of a swirly thing with shades of pink and purple. And then I have this one, which reminds me of a talk show. I don't know why, but it just does. So did you see? But how would you ride a seahorse? It looks so off-center. Hold on tight. Horses don't like me. Horses, I give off an aura to horses, and I have since I was a child. I'm an avid animal lover, but horses have either kicked me or thrown me off, so they don't like me. I don't know why. I love animals. I should ask a horse whisperer. Okay, so eggs, Blake. Let me write your name down. You get to 70 years old, and it's like, what did I do? But I get to play the old lady card, so you guys get to look forward to that when you get older. If you're late for an appointment or something, you just, oh, honey, I got up this morning and I kind of forgot where I was going. Oh, honey, that's all. Works like a charm. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Okay. So, eggs, Blake. So, again, we have, tell me when to stop. Okay. The first one you showed with the blue colors. Oh, okay. Let's go. This one or this one? This one? So, one or two? What would you like? And thank you all for hanging with me tonight. We're going to have some more laughs. I promise. I promise. Number one. This one. Yes. So, what would you like on your towel? This one, correct? Yay. Okay. One or two. What would you like? Would you like an image? Would you like a name? I do a thing called emboss. And let me see if I can bring up a picture of embossing. I love to emboss. And hold the boat, hold the boat, hold the boat, hold the boat. Oh, my poor Nell. I took pictures of her. I sent to Austin. This is embossing. I'm trying to get where you use part of the nap. There. So I can do embossing, or we could do like a fancy first letter, or we could do a monogram, or we could do whatever you want. Ratuda, how are you? Hey, Ratuda. Hey, we got Dr. Boo. E-buckets. Holy buckets. Holy buckets. I've got holy buckets too, you guys. You know what? I've got holy buckets. Do you guys remember when I gave away these holy buckets? Here's a Halloween holy bucket. And here's just a regular holy bucket, and I put your favorite candy. The winners got their favorite candy in the bucket. Holy buckets. And I have bucket hats too, but you know what? They're harder. They're harder to embroider than I thought. A cap is much easier than the holy bucket. Okay, so Was it your first Simp Mom gift? Was a Holy Bucket Nudies? I still have those. Yes, I do. Okay, beach please would be funny. Beach please. Beach please. Put the name Brett on there and that would be amazing. Okay, let's go. Let's go into my share a screen. Hold the boat and let me go in here and we'll share my screen and we'll see what we can do. How's that? Let's go here. Wait a second. Share screen. Okay, let me bring up my Floriani. And so we want Brent. All right, let's go. Okay. Can you guys see me okay? All right, let's do Brent. So, do you want it in embossing or just regular letters, Brent? Or eggs Blake? What would you like? Can you see me? Can you see me in there? Yay! Okay. Hey, Carson, how are you doing? How are you doing? Love candy in the buckets as well. I know it. It's fun to give gifts. It is so fun to give gifts. You guys, you know, you popping on has made my journey so fun. So fun. My camera is what? Comically small. Well, I want to show you that I can be skinny too now. All right? Because you'll see me stand up and you'll see this ginormous butt, but the camera says small. Yep. All right, so let's go on here and let me do a couple of options for you and then you tell me what you like, okay? Let me stick up let's come up here and let me put a frame up first. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. So what I can do is I could do let me show you an emboss first. Let's do an emboss. Let's do let's come down here and do a rectangle here. Let's see, that's 4 by 2. We can make it bigger because it's on. Yep, there we go. Okay. And let's go in here and let's go here and let's do. Actually, all caps look better when you're embossing. So let me tell you, see if you like this. If you don't like this, we're going to do something else, okay? So let me select, I think I want to do, let's do Cooper, elephant. Okay. Dragon Hunter. Dragon Hunter. I've not used Dragon Hunter. Oh, Dragon Hunter sounds cool, doesn't it? Let's do bold. Let's go here. Let's go here. Brent. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's see what we got there. Okay, let me just make this a little bit more symmetrical. Let's center this and see how close we are. All right, let's center. I'm going to make that color for the time being. I'm going to make this and let's center you. Changing colors makes it easier to edit. And I kind of like equal all the way around. So let's make this a little bit bigger. Let's go here. Let's go here. Okay, so that's 2¼ squares. That's 2 squares. Pretty close. Pretty darn close. Let's go here. Let's go here. Okay, let me change this color back to this. And we're going to change you to this. And then I'm going to select all items. I'm going to combine. I'm going to add a nice little fancy motif fill. There we go. And now let me just copy paste. Let's add there we go. And that's a little big. Let's make this a little smaller. Let's do 1.9. Okay. So, do you like that? Why does overlap in T bother you so much? Um, you know what? Well, let's do that as one, and then let's do another. Let me open up another one because you have a good eye. That's why. And usually, oops, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. I want another. Let's go new. Let's go here. And let's do Brent the way that you put it. Let me pull up another hoop and let's go into my letters. Let's go here. Let's go here. Yes, 1,234 gifts sent around the world. And very cool. I had some just go across the pond. Okay, let's see, Brent. Let's get a nice, what we want is a nice thick letter. Let me see what we got here that will fit the bill. Let's get something thick. Brent. Let's see. This is kind of a funky one. Oh, I don't know. That's not thick enough. When you're working with terry cloth, you want to have a pretty bold font because of all of the fibers that stick up. So you kind of want something thick, and I have the ability to make it a little thicker. What's this look like? Nope, that's even thinner. Let's go. That's thicker, but that's kind of italic, and I can get rid of that. I can make it go straight. We can make it big. We can make it big and I'll put a couple in here. Oh, we got to absolutely change the fill stitches in that. I can see that for sure. That's going to give me a headache. Okay, let's go. There we go. All right, let's get another one in there. All right. Let's see. Hey, Peel Switch. It's like watching Da Vinci paint the Mona Lisa. Oh my God, are you the cutest thing ever? The Mona Lisa. Okay, Brent, let's see what else we can find. Let's see what else we can find. This is fun. I teach this in Arizona. I taught all the teachers, and now I do the advanced stuff. And it's just Grace is pretty big. No, Grace did not do good. Grace now. It's fun stuff. You know, when you can make a custom gift for someone, and you know what I'm gonna do is let's go back here. Why'd you do that? Okay. Let's go here. I'm going to change the color. It's a lot easier when you're working with this, and then you can say, I like the red one or the orange one. So that's another one. Yeah. And we'll make it big because it's a beach towel. And Brent, do you prefer do you want one with all caps? You love the Dragon Hunter in all caps? Oh, you do like this one? I do too. I do too. I do too. I could, you know what? I can go back and let's make this perfect for you. Okay, let's go back and make the T's where they're not touching because I think Crowhell has got the right idea. And so let's go do that. Let's switch that back. So I'm gonna do again, whoops, this one. And let's get you know what I need? I need a hoop. A hoop lets me know how big it is just by looking at it. If I didn't have the hoop in, it would be I'd be guessing. And like there, that's too big. Well, actually that might work. Okay. Now let's go in and let's do Brent. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go Brent Dragon Hunter. Okay. All right, let's bring you in. We'll break up text. Break up text. There we go. That's what I want. That's what I want. So we'll make them, we'll space them all out. How's that? Yeah, I didn't like the T's touching either. I would be, I will be frank. Well, I'm not really frank. I'm Gabby. Okay, how's that? So actually the B could stand to go back just a tad. Oh, I like the R just a tad. I think we got it there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is change this box so that I can do this. And now let's make it big. Ooh, I like. I like. All right, let's center you. And let's see how many here. Let's center you. Okay, that's centered. So let's see, we got 3 boxes there. And we've got 2 here. So the top's got to be down just a little bit to make it more even. Let's go here. All right. So 2.5, 2.5. All right. Now let me change this box back. The periwinkle. The periwinkle. All right, we're going to combine all. And then we're going to add a motif fill. And then we're going to copy and paste. And we're going to do, let's do an accent color. All right. Okay. And I'm going to just make that a little narrower. Let's try 1.9 so that we have some definition between the letters. And let's make this a different color. And so what I'm going to have you do, Brent, is you're going to pick out there. Okay. So that's ready to rock. And that has 19,000 stitches. So that's going to take probably 30 minutes to do. But we can keep talking while we're doing this. I could make it a tiny bit smaller. And then it won't take as long. Hold on. Let's see if we can bring it down just a little bit. Okay, 16,000 stitches. And it looks good. Looks amazing. Okay, so Brent, so let me get you back. Let me send this over to Bertha. Okay, let's go save as. All right, let's go here. Let's go. Why aren't you on there? Why am I not seeing you? Let me turn my machine off and on again real quick. She's been on for a long time. Okay, come on. Okay, let's go. All right, let's see what we got here. I think we could have some fun with these colors. Okay, let's go back here. Let's go to save as. Let me make sure that all of my things are in. If not, we use a flash drive. We can always work around. So it's supposed to show up as USB, and it's not. Okay, I don't know why it's not. Let me get you. Wonder why it's not doing that. Hold on. Let me see here. This one. I'm going to turn you off and then turn you back on. We have a computer guy coming to look at my computer. Simply bought me this computer a few years ago because Mommy needed a better computer. Really, the one I had before was less trouble. So what I want to do is I want to save it as a USB. I don't want to save it as a design, and I'm not seeing it in here. So let's stick in a USB. Hold vote. Gamer Wheels, how you doing? How you doing, Gamer Wheels? All right, I am going to just put this. Hold the mode. Hold the mode. You can just put it in my USB. My machine probably needs maintenance at some point. All right, let's go in here. All right, hold the mode. Let me just see what we have here. And let me get you out of shape. I'm going to get you out of the screen sharing just in case there's stuff on this USB that I don't want public. Not naughty stuff. It's not the files. Come on. All right. You guys, I'm having all kinds of issues. It's okay. You don't sweat the small stuff. When when you're a hospice nurse, you don't sweat the small stuff. There we go. Look at that face. Oh God, that was scary. Sorry. Okay. I just want to see what I have on this file real quick. Because sometimes I do personal information like businesses and things, and I help out people, and I don't want to dox anybody that I don't have to. What's on here? Ooh, all kinds of good stuff. Okay, we can add it on here. We can add it on here. All right, let's go back to Floriani. Love Floriani. Floriani allows me to create, and it always makes me a happy girl. Happy girl. Let's go to USB-D. There we go. And let's save you as a PES. Every machine has a different, every manufacturer of a machine has a different file. And the one that I'm using uh, is BES. PES, I'm sorry. BES is the software that I teach. All right, let me make sure it's in there, and then we'll stick it in Bertha. Or Rhoda, I'm sorry. Bertha was my old machine. You guys named my new machine Rhoda. That's a good name. All right, we're just going to take a peek just to make sure she's in there. Computer stuff, you guys. It's in there. Okay, let's go. So we're going to go over and put it in Rhoda. And then we're going to hoop. Hooping is the most important part of. There you go. Okay. Wait a while. Let's see, where are you? Right there. There we are. Brent. Perfect. And it's 5-6. Okay. So what we're going to do is hoop it. Now, Brett, what I was thinking is colors very similar to that. What do you think? Bertha will be missed. Bertha is at my daughter-in-law's. You have to go to sleep now, Crowhell? Otherwise, you'll be dead when your dog wakes you up. Oh, well, thank you for staying with us. Maybe your previous PC had Windows 10 instead of 11. Not sure. Not sure. I'm not sure what if I have that or not. Okay, so Brett, I'm thinking of doing like the similar colors. Do you like? Oh, good. Okay. And let's see. On the bottom, I like it. Let's see which. Okay. All right, I'm going to have you make a choice or make a decision. We can put it on this side. See where there's like the two colors? So this is side one. Or we could do side two and it's all one color. Your mom says hi. Tell mom I said hi too. So this is two with the one color, and one is got like, and we'll put it right in the middle of the two colors. They'll both look cool. I'm almost, side two. That's, you know what? I forgot which was side two. Okay. Side two. Okay. All right. I was reading something. Okay. This side, yes or no? Or the other side? Say yes or no. Other side, eggs Blake. The one color. Okay. Duh. Okay. Let's go. And we're going to use our, I'm going to use the magnetic hoop. She's quick, she's easy, and I need tearaway. Here's some tearaway. Okay, let's go. And let's see the one color. So let's get, actually it's two colors, but they're so subtle you don't even see it. So let me pick out a green that matches this green. And we're gonna have let's see, this green is, it's not that green. Very close to that green. Oh, yep, that green. And let's go with, okay, I'm gonna have you choose here. This is gonna look good. No, it's too greenish blue. Okay. So I like this green. I like this green a lot. So do you want to go with the lighter blue or the darker blue? Lighter blue or darker blue? Either one will work. Hey, Harpoon, how you doing? What do you think, Eggs Blake? The light blue or the dark blue? Darker blue and green? That's exactly what I would have went up with. All right, let's go. All right, we're gonna, don't look at my big butt. Well, no, you can look at my big butt. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. That's right. And I'm actually going to use, I think the snowman. Okay, let's go. This is so much fun. Now that's not right in the middle either. Well, isn't that something? I would have thought the separation of colors would have been right in the middle, but it's not. And you know, when you do embroidery, you really got to, you don't want things crooked. Especially when we're doing something like this where um, it's lined up. We want it to be perfect. Just like you, Eggs Lake. Perfect. Just like you. All right, let's put you here. Here. Okay, let's go. Magnetic frame. I'm liking it. Double checking it. Looking pretty darn good. It's all about being precise with embroidery. It's my favorite thing in the world to do, as you guys know. All right. All right. You want me to put you in a larger frame in? Okay, well, let me just do the colors first. Let's do the colors first. We'll put green. Yeah, it's the first time. This is the first time I've used this color green, and I love it. I went to the store. The kids are great. My kids, they, for Christmas, they give me gift cards for my sewing shop so I can get supplies. And I love it, love it, love it. All right. And then we'll put the camera 2 on so you can watch what she's doing. It didn't burn my finger. I cut my finger, so I got a Band-Aid on my thumb, and it's making this a little more clumsy. You know those chopper things when you're chopping up peppers and onions and that, and there was an onion stuck in it, and I went to pull it out, and it sliced my finger too. But this too shall pass. Oh, I love this one. These colors are great. And Abe's Blake, I know that you've won before, but if you would be so kind to either whisper me your address or send it to my email, that would be fabulous. That would be fabulous. Okay. All right. You know what? I'm gonna put camera 2 on so you guys can watch what I'm doing over here. You ready to move? Are you ready to move? Let's go. I need a different mouse. Clumsy mouse. Clumsy mouse. Okay. Let's go to camera 2. Let's go to the Rotocam. Oh, look at all my junk. Okay. All right. So we're going to thread. I love this threader. Look at how easy this is. One's threaded. Let's go to 2. 2's threaded. Let's go. All right. I'm so thankful that you all are hanging out with me tonight. And we are going to, and I'm going to um, reverse this, and I'm going to put on a topper as well. And what the topper does is that it keeps the fibers down so that they don't come through the stitches, because these terry cloth fibers want to, oh, I think I left my painter's tape in the other room. We'll just do this. Do this. Yeah, you all have hobbies? Hobbies are fun. All right, let's go in. And I got to make this bigger. All right. And also, it's upside down. I'm going to switch it to rotate. All right. And this is a lot of weight, so I'm going to tuck this under here because I don't want it to drag. And I'm going to, as soon as I start this, I'll turn the light off and you guys will be able to see what I'm doing. But I'm going to, okay. I'm going to see where it's going to go. This needle coming down is going to show me where it's going to go. And it should stop right in the middle. And it is. Okay. So we're good to go. So now let me go and turn off the lights here so you can see what I'm doing. It just makes it a lot easier. Isn't it funny? Sometimes with filming off. There we go. Now let's get you real close so you can watch what's going on. There we go. You ready? Is everybody ready? Let me make sure. I want blue is 1, green is 2. It's going to take 26 minutes. Let's rock and roll. Actually, let me bring it up to 20 to 800 stitches a minute. Lock, float, ready to rock. There we go. So what it's going to do is it's going to flat down. It didn't catch. Why didn't you catch? Let's go back. Now don't give me a hard time, Rhoda. You behave yourself. Let's go. Right, so that means that the bobbin, it's not like in the bobbin thread. Hold the boat. Now, Rhoda, you got to be cutting up when you got an audience here. You've been so good. I'm going to be working on some shirts for Simply real soon. He's doing we're going to pull out the bobbin and put a new one in. Oh, I see. I see why you didn't like that one. I don't like having my thumb bandaged. All right, let's go. Are you pulling out better now? That feels better. Right. Let's go back. And put you back in there. Sometimes, they're just machines and they cut up. That's what they do. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see if you're going to behave yourself now. You like that bobbin better? All right. We're good. So, like I said, that stuff that looks like saran wrap keeps all the fibers down so that the stitches will lay nicely above that. I don't use that on everything, but if I was using velour, like I wouldn't use it if I had denim, I wouldn't use that. But if I had velour or something fuzzy, I would always use that to tamp down um, the towels. It's like surgery on a towel. Yes, heel switch, heel switch or peel switch. Yay! Commands aren't working. What commands aren't working? I winner? What's I winner? What did I miss? Oh, this is going to look really good. You picked out some good colors, Eggs Blake. You picked out some good colors. This is a fun hobby. It's not a cheap hobby initially to get into, but it can pay for itself very, very well, very nicely. Plus, when you give somebody a gift that you've made just for them, if they like horses and you put on a horse, I don't know if you guys are watching the stream with Mizzy where I had um Mizzy's friend Dave was at the house the last time I went to Mizzy's house, and it's the first time that I met Dave. I've seen him on the stream, but the first time that I met him, and he fell in love with it by this little piggy goes to the market. And so I told him that I would make some for his mom. And so I reached out to Mizzy, and then I said, Mizzy, what can I make you? And he wanted a shirt that has his cats on it, Chompy, and then the other cat as well, the big cat. Yeah, Dave. I know. Isn't he a hunk and a half? I mean, you know what? Some people, on camera look one way, and then when you see him in life, they look another way. No, Dave's the man. I can attest that Dave is the man. My email, my email. Um, my email is simpmom at Gmail. There you go. And somebody's beeping me. Somebody's beeping me. All right. Oh, you gotta be kidding. How are you? How are you, my friend? Hello. How you doing? How you doing? We are making towels and um we're watching Rhoda right now do her thing, and what she's doing is she's doing the outline for the name Brent's name, and it's gonna be I think it's gonna look really good. I think it's gonna look really good. Isn't it fun to watch her? I miss you. I missed you too. I miss you too. You gotta be kidding. Yes, I know it. I've been struggling with long COVID and I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Actually, I have nicotine patches on right now because there is some research that shows that nicotine patches actually will help uh, bring back my sense of smell and can help with the long COVID. So uh, it's kind of funny. I have I'm not a smoker, as you guys know. I don't smoke. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke anything. And so I've got nicotine patches on now, and hopefully that and I'm working with a naturopath, a doctor that deals with natural, and so it's my hope that to be done with the long COVID. Yay! I know, is this fun? This is fun. This is fun. Yeah. You had toast, you really toaster? You got your smell back yesterday? You know, it was the weirdest thing because I had COVID, and before I was done, in the middle of having COVID, I caught the norovirus. And typically I'm never, 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 never sick. And so it was like a double whammy. And it's hard to bake because as you guys know, a lot of times I just throw stuff in and then I taste it. And when you can't smell, your sense of taste isn't very good either. And so I had some weddings I had to do, and I'm chasing people around the house saying, here, you got to taste this, you got to taste this to make sure that it tastes okay. And and that's what I wish that I had done things by measurement instead of just throwing them in because it was more difficult to do that. But yeah, it's kind of this is interesting to watch. She's doing 800 stitches a minute. Rhoda is. She can go up to 1,000, but I find that when I put her up at 1,000, she vibrates so bad, and it can't be good for the machine to just shake like that. Suddenly it was back, like the world had. I know a toaster, isn't that true? It's so true. You know, just before my sense of smell left, I was up here. Oh my God, that the norovirus was terrible. And just before I got COVID, or no, I had COVID just before the norovirus hit in. I had my sense of smell was so good, I felt like a bloodhound. It was like, oh my God, I could smell everything. I could smell the pillowcases. I could smell the paint on the wall. I could smell everything. And then a second later, it was gone completely. Whereas I did get a whiff of bacon the other day. But what's kind of scary, you guys, is if I can't smell smoke. I can't smell onions and garlic cooking. I mean, what if you were relying on your sense to wake you up if there was smoke in the house and you can't smell it? That's kind of, when there's a campfire, I can't smell it. And because when people would say they lost their sense of smell, oh yeah, so what? It's not your sight, it's not your hearing. But, it is, it's, it's not fun because I want to have all my senses. Well, the ones that really count anyways. I like a lot of sense, but the one that really counts, yeah. So orange juice. So I'm trying to retrain. I heard you can retrain your sense of smell. So I have some essential oils that I'm working with that, with smelling them to try to bring it back because I want to be able to smell. It'd be nice not to smell the stuff that smell bad, but it would be really nice to smell the stuff that smell good. Oh yeah, with the smokers. Oh, yes, toaster. For sure, for sure. Look how cool that's coming. Isn't that coming cool? So for those of you who have just joined, we are celebrating 1,234 gifts. 1, 2, 3, 4 gifts sent around the world since I started streaming a little over 4 years ago. You go without smelling smoke and diesel. I always liked the smell of gasoline when I was a kid. They was just like kind of a neat smell. Actually, we have on the farm we have the well house, and the well house is a stone building, a small stone building where the well is. But Dad also kept like kerosene and gasoline in there, and I would just open the door of this stone hut and just to smell the fresh water and a little hint of gasoline, and it was just like it was heaven. If I were to ever smell that again, that would transport me back to being that little girl. And very cool. Isn't it something how smells can take you back? Isn't it? You can't do diesel. Do they smell that different, kitten? I don't know what diesel smells like. Does it smell a lot different? Hmm. No, interesting. Very interesting. So, Kitten, how are you? How are you guys doing? How have you been? Have you been doing good, I hope? Diesel makes you nauseous, but a bit of gasoline never hurt anybody. Yes, I agree. What do you mean? Yo, yes, it's rough. What's rough? What's rough? What's going on? What's going on? Come to the front of the class. I wonder why this isn't working the way I wanted it to work. Okay. But I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's doing well. Hey, Tingle Tabby, how are you? We're good. Email. Oh, Kitten, come on, email me. Sipmom at Gmail. Let me know what's going on. Let me go know what's going on. Join Twitch today. It wants me to join Twitch today. I'm not the one to join Twitch today. It's not letting me do my. Oh, let me come up here. Come up here. Okay, it's Sipmom. So Sipcat has lost a lot of weight, you guys. He's a thin man. He's a hottie now. Well, he's always been a hottie. There we go. All right. How's your puppy doing? But I guess he's not a puppy door. Cesar, now I had surgery. I was talking at the beginning of the stream that she tore the ligament in her leg. And so she had and she wasn't using it. So we took her to the vet and she had surgery, $4,000. You guys, she has a cast on. And so this is what they tell me. I mean, they're wonderful vets. Don't get me wrong. They're wonderful. But he says, okay, I want you to leave the plastic cone on her, the cone of shame. And I want you to put her in a cage. And it's like, I'm not doing either of those. This dog has never been in a cage. She's not going in a cage. And we happened to have one of those blow up donuts, those soft fuzzy donuts when Teddy was neutered years ago. And so I took that cone. That poor dog was scared to death. She had that cone on her, and I couldn't. I put her in the back seat with me. Larry put her in the back seat with me, and I pulled the cone off her, and I said, "Honey, you're never gonna wear this." And so she's been so good. She's got a ton of staples, and she gets the staples removed in another week, and she's doing good. But boy, it's heartbreaking to see a dog injured, you guys, isn't it? Yeah, I feel Game of Wheels. I feel bad for Nella too. She's such a good dog. She's such a wonderful dog. So as long as he doesn't lose any girth in those calves. Oh yeah, you got that right, Toaster. I need those. Oh my God, it's funny you guys bring that up. I can still remember the first time that I met him. He had a three-piece gray suit on. And he told me he had curly hair. Well, got his hair cut the day before, so it wasn't showing any curls. I liked him. He was stocky. He was carrying about 25, 30 pounds extra, and he's like 6 foot tall, and I like a stocky guy. And so then our next date, he goes, "Why don't you drive to my house and then we'll go out to dinner?" And I said, "Okay." And so I don't let men, I don't get in cars with guys on dates that I don't know. I learned my lesson years ago the hard way that you don't get into a car with somebody that you don't know very well. Well, so anyways, um, I drove to his house and it was funny back then because did I not have the money for contact lenses or did I not? and I was wearing glasses. Oh, it's kind of funny. It's so vain, so flippin' vain. And so I'm driving to Simp Dad's house for the first time. He had a house. And I'm moving my glasses so they don't show the pressure marks where the glasses have sat on my nose. I mean, come on, give me a break, right? And then I ring his doorbell and I hear him say, "Come on in." And then when he bounced, he had stairs that came down to a landing and then the stairs turned. And he bounced down and he was wearing shorts. And when I saw those legs, I about took my, I know, you know what? Care about men's legs. I never cared about men's legs until I saw his legs. I mean, tree trunks. These glorious, huge hats. It was like, ooh, of course my mind went right to the gutter, as you guys, you know me well. And but anyways, it was yes, no, he has not lost those tremendously tree trunk legs. He has not lost those. No, no. Yeah. Yes, these are. Caesar, I want to knight you. I want you to be a mod. Would you like to be a mod, Caesar? I would like to give you a sword. Would you like that? And like I said, I've got some special things coming for you. It's going to take me probably about 5 days before I get them in the mail. But I've got some special stuff coming for you, and I think you're going to really like it. So now it's doing the green. How cool does it look, you guys? How cool does it look? It looks so cool. This machine, I tell you, she's just amazing. She's just when we sold our business years ago, and Simp Dad came to me and he said, "Deb, which is my real name." He goes, "What have you always wanted?" And I said, "I've always dreamed of having a tending the needle machine." And he said, "Buy her." And it was like and so and I get to make gifts for you guys. And it's just so cool. Just so cool. Oh yeah. Caesar, I'll mod you off stream. I'm not sure how to do it on stream. So I will mod you. So Caesar's going to be holding a sword. I think the world of you, Caesar. You guys have brought so much into my lives, and I've hoped that I've kind of made you smile a little bit. PhD student. Oh my God, how are you? Oh my God. I was looking at one of your emails. It's kind of funny that you're here, PhD student. I was looking at one of your emails, and my God, are you a beautiful person? I mean, you got the brains and you got the looks. What's up with that? Thank you for being here. How have you been? How have you been? Have you been good? Tell me what's going on. Yes, I'd love to hear what's going on in your lives. I was going to, if I had a busy day here today. Fast slash forward mod and then username. Man, what gamer wheels? What would I do without you? What the heck would I do without you? Let's see if it works. Let's see if we could give Caesar a let's see. See? Does it work? Unrecognized command. What did I do wrong? Backslash mod and then let's do a space. I don't know this stuff, you guys. Gamer wheels, what would I do without you? We need some more swords. Okay, let's see if this works. Do you have your sword? Caesar! Caesar, come forward. Do you have your sword? The PhD student, how are you doing? Are you working now? Are you still in school? Tell me what's going on. Oh, look how good that Bren is coming. Oh my God. H. Blake, don't you love it? Don't you love it? Did it happen? Oh my God. Oh my God. Is it? Oh, wait, did I do it wrong? Wait a minute. Now monitored. That's not what I want. Mod. Okay, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Mod. I don't want his messages monitored. Oh my God, what did I do? Without the space? Mod Caesar without the quotes. Mod, backslash mod. No, you guys would think I'm 70 years old or something. Oh, wait a minute, I am. Oh, I did it! I was victorious! Caesar, come forward! Suspicious user monitoring. Caesar, get rid of that. What did I do? Oh, find Abel, beg, yeah. Oh, what a lovely. Oh, you're sweet. You're sweet. Caesar, come forward. Do you have a sword in front of your name? Let me see if you've got the sword. Come forward, young Jedi. Oh, very good. Yay. Oh, there he is. He's got a sword. Oh my God, Caesar. You have a sword. You have the power. Luke, I am your father. All right, Caesar. Oh my God, this is almost done. Brent's almost done. He's official. Yet you got to be kidding you. He's got a sword. Yay! Let's give him a round of applause, you guys. You had 7 ads. You're back to work for now. You go, oh, wait a minute. PhD student, you're having a baby? You're having a baby? Oh my God. Oh my God, congratulations. Okay, I need details. You need to send me, if you know what you're having, because I'm going to start shopping. Oh my God. Ace and Mason, I love you too. How are you doing? How are you doing? Baby number two. Oh my God. Oh, Simp Dad and I, and he'd be the first one to tell you, we had four, but we wish we had four more. We just love our guys. So you bitch for your son, and you loved him, you used him all the time? Do we know if it's another boy, or are you not telling? Oh, let's go see what we got here. Let's go see. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, let's go. Oh my God, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. January baby. I'm a January baby. Um, are you saying it's a girl? Oh my God, it's a girl. Does she have a name yet? Here, let me come on. Let me come on. Oh my God, congratulations. It's a girl. Oh, it's a girl. Congratulations. I am, um, I will make you some girl bibs. I will make you some girl bibs. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Oh, I wish you lived close and I could hold her. It's been a rough week, but I've been keeping my head up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ace and Mason, come to the front of the class. What's going on? She actually be born around Christmas, so we're naming her Noelle. Okay. I am going to write that down because PhD student, are you at the same address? If you're not, email me, okay? Noelle. Oh, gee, don't you guys love it? Don't you love it, Noelle? Oh, I love it. You just moved. Okay, email me your address. I'm going to start shopping for this baby. All right, we need someone to come to the front of the class. Caesar, I don't know. I've got to go figure out why. Gamer Wheels, what did I do that I monitored him and I'm doing this now? What did I do? Ace and Mason, rough week. What's going on? Ace and Mason. So what I do is, oh, this looks really, really, really good. I will make you some. I have some really cute girl stuff too. I have cute girl. Oh, I love this. So what I do is, this is tearaway, you guys. And then I'll get rid of the little bit in between so that when you it makes the towel more usable because the stitches are it's not like a real thick stitches like a name. Oh my God, I'm so happy I'm gonna be a, not a grandmother, but a PhD friend mother kind of grandmother. Oh, baby girl. I want some more grandbabies. I'm telling you that for sure. We need some people around me to get on the stick. So I'm pulling off the white in the back. This is just paper. So there's many types of stabilizer. And this is just paper and I'll clean it up so that it's and then this is washable. So if I ever send you something and it has this on it, it's washable. And I gingerly pull this off because I don't want to get any of the loops. And I'll see if I can pull the B off real quick so that you guys can see how cool this is gonna look. Eggs Blake, I love it. And Eggs Blake won this because Eggs Blake knew what I was wearing. And what I'm wearing is and I'm just gonna pull. I use my magnifying glass for this, but I'll show you up close what I'm pulling off the B. Oops, let's go here. Okay, see the B? It's got some of the shiny stuff off. And this looks fabulous. I love it. And this is called embossing. And it makes it just more usable. It's softer than if this was all embroidered, because sometimes embroidery can feel so hard. And Brent, this is great. I love it. I love it. I got a stitch right there. I can see that I want to cut. So let's make another towel. All right, I got Asa Mason. Come to the front of the class. What's going on? It's just life, ma'am. I'm just stressed about being stressed. Okay, towel looks great. Yeah, yeah, okay. All right, Ace and Mason, I need more details. What do you mean you're stressed? Is it work? Is it family? Is it home? Is it is it, what's bothering you? Because you know what? You're in a chat room with the most wonderful people that you're ever going to meet in your entire life. I mean, my chatters are second to none. They're caring, they're wonderful, they're understanding, and they're the best people there is. So we can help you. We can make you feel better. Except Mama said, "Oh, kitten, you're sweet. Her sweet. Her sweet." Okay, Ace and Mason, just give us just a little, without getting too personal. Just a little tad, because I'm telling you, we got the best folks in here. Yes, that's right, kitten. You're spot on. And kitten, some of the gifts that I've sent you, I looked over the years. I mean, you really got some really. I mean, you guys have given me the best ideas. I love it. I love it. I love when someone says, can you do this or this or this? And yes. All right. Asa Mason, come to the front of the class. Just, is it life in general? Okay. Is it work related? Is it home life? Just give us one of those and we'll help you out a little bit. I promise. I promise. We'll make you feel better. We will. Think I've been given everything to people I care about with little in return. Well, that's that's when you figure out if people are toxics, because some people will just keep taking. And if you had a bank account and you just drew it all the time, all the money out, you'd have nothing there if nobody was giving you something to put in. And so sometimes with that's a hard one, because you sound like a very genuine and nice person, and it's hard to be taken advantage of. But you're doing the right thing and being given. And I firmly believe, I mean, we're here celebrating this many gifts sent around the world, and it's like I don't make a lot of money streaming. I make virtually no money streaming. But you know what? Whatever you give out, positive comes back to you. But sometimes you might have individuals in your life that are toxic, and all they want to do is drain you. And at some point, you have to realize and step back to save your soul. Right, chat? What do you think, chat? Chime in. It's just, you got to have some give and take in a relationship. It can't be one way. It's just too draining. It's like marriage. Like when I describe marriage, is you both have your hand on that wagon. You start off, you're both pulling it. Sometimes I'm in that wagon and he pulls it. Sometimes he's in that wagon and I pull it. But never is he in that wagon the whole time and I'm pulling the whole load. You can't do that. You're entitled to. Oh, here we go. Set boundaries. Absolutely, Foxy. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is a tough one. It comes down to hard decision of choosing who's just using you and who really values you. No, good point, kitten. Good point, kitten. Sometimes it's hard because maybe that person, is a family member. And family members, unfortunately, can be toxic too. They can be. I tell my landlord it's time for him to get back to. Yes, there you go, 70. Yes. But that's a hard one when you feel when you feel abused and used. It's hard. That's hard. So I think you've got to do a little soul searching to see, wait a minute, why am I feeling this way? And is this someone that you could talk to and say, Simp Dad taught me one of the best lessons in life. And Simp Dad is amazing. He's like a corporate fireman. I mean, he could talk. I mean, he's just amazing at putting out fires. And what he always said is that when you're approaching someone, don't put them in the corner because their claws will come out. You always say, I feel this way. This happened the other day and I felt like this. It is like, you did this to me. And because you did this to me, because they have nowhere to go but then to strike back. So I'm wondering about you kind of being honest and saying, if this is someone you can be honest with and just say, boy, I just feel over the past years, I'm down. I don't, I feel like I'm I'm giving a lot, and you just have to be careful because sometimes people that are narcissists or that they're just looking for a way to pounce on you. And it doesn't matter what you say because they'll switch it around to make them the victim. And so just be careful. But you know what? Um, Here we go, Cesar. You need to realize that the most important will always be you, and that you've given it to them, and you've got to give it to yourself first. That's right. Definitely put too much effort into the wrong person. You can't fix anybody but yourself. That's a hard lesson. But you know what? Aiken Mason, let's give him a gift. What do you think, chat? Let's give him a gift. Let's go. Ace and Mason to the front of the class. We are doing towels tonight. Come to the front of the class. We're going to put a smile on your face, okay? And then you're going to do some soul searching and say, is this relationship more toxic or is this something I can fix? And just work on that a little bit, right? Yes, Gamer Wheel says yes. Okay, Ace and Mason to the front. I was wondering if you have any tips to deal with anxiety or panic. Having an episode right now, and I thought you might have some more. Okay, breathing, garden trap, square breathing. Okay, when I would have to deal with as a hospice nurse, it wasn't the patient as much as it was the family, and they were just not on board with losing their loved one, and they were ready to attack. I mean, I'm doing the best I can, but they didn't know where else to go. So what I would do is square breathing. So what square breathing is you breathe in slow. Let's all do it. Okay. And we're going to breathe in slow. We're going to hold it slow. We're going to let it out slow. And then we're going to stop. Okay. Square breathing. This will lower your blood pressure. Okay, everybody, breathe through your nose. Hold it. Out through your mouth as slow as you can. Stop. And do it again. I found for me that the breathing, when I had difficult patients or difficult family, that just doing that would lower my blood pressure because I knew I was going into the firing squad. And I would practice that and I could feel my blood pressure lower. So practice your breathing. Relax and do it again. Okay? And see if that will help. See if that will help garden trap. That always helped me, the breathing. And then just put your mind, try to be free of any thoughts. Just concentrate on your breathing. Okay? And see if that helps a little bit with that. And then we got to talk about what's giving you panic attacks. We'll figure this out. Okay? Asa Mason. Okay. Terrific. You guys, you guys are what makes streaming. You guys are wonderful. My followers, my chatters, my mods. I mean, you make this chat the best place to be because of you. And y'all should pat yourself in the back. Can you all reach behind your backs and pat yourself in the back? Because y'all deserve that. You've done hospice, and really, it's hard to practice what I preach, though. Sometimes just pull yourself away and just do the breathing. I actually had a blood pressure come on. I had a night nurse that I love to work with. And I said, let's see if this really works, how much it goes down. And the pulse plummets, the blood pressure plummets, and you feel a sense you're relaxed and you're calmer. And I use that to get through those difficult patients. There was one family, it was in room 2, and I knew as soon as I went in that they would, they weren't on board. They just weren't on board with their loved one dying. And it's like, I can't change that. And so I knew that they would be all over me. And I would come in very calm and get through it. The island, how are you? My God, all you people, this is great. This is great. You teach them in trauma situations. Yeah. I mean, you guys try it. And if you're having a hard time sleeping, you don't fall asleep until your pulse lowers. This is a good way. Just keep doing the square breathing. Just keep doing the square. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, look it up. Look up square breathing, okay? Yay! Oh, Asa, my chatters are the best. We just have fun here. I cut up because that's what I do. I like to cut up. And like I said, everyone, my husband was in upper management and I couldn't cut up, and I was a nurse and I couldn't cut up a lot. Now I'm cutting up. God darn it, I'm 70 years old. Okay, Asa Mason, you have a huge decision on your. So we finished this, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Eggs Blake, don't you love it? It'll look a lot better when it's not shiny. Whatever I don't get off when you wash it, it will be good. I love it. The colors, it doesn't translate as well through the screen. No, it doesn't translate as well, but boy, they're spot on. They're spot on. Good job. Okay. Mason, come to the front of the class. You get to pick out a towel. So we're doing towels today. We did hats last time, and next time I think it's going to be your choice. I have tote bags, I have pillowcases, I have hand towels, tea towels, aprons, all kinds of stuff. Oh, you guys, you got to see. I bought this. I'm hoping to have a grandbaby. I'm hoping to have a grandbaby. And I saw this at the Walmart. It's Beetlejuice. It's the cutest damn thing ever. Look at this. Yeah, I gotta stop saying the Walmart. Larry goes, stop saying the Walmart. Walmart doesn't need a "the" in front of it. It's just Walmart. I bought this at Walmart. But look at the pants. Look at the pants. They got these little spiders on them. And the best thing is, you guys know I like bargains. This was typical. This was the price on there. Can you guys see that? I'm sorry. Well, the price is $15.98. It was $4. $4. So I just thought it was the cutest. You couldn't make it for this. This is just too cute. I should have bought them all. PhD student. I should have bought them all. Now I know you're having a little girl. I might go back. Oh, so I went to Walmart and they had this huge flower arrangement, $5 clearance in the front of the store. All these beautiful fall flowers. And so I went home and I said, Larry, how much do you think I paid for this? He goes, I don't know, $15, $20. I said, no, $5. They were on clearance. I said, I'm going to go tomorrow morning and I'm going to get one for my daughter-in-law. We got new neighbors that moved in. I'm going to get one for them. And we have another neighbor that's sick. I'm going to get one for her. I walked in. They were mispriced. They were all, apparently the person that labeled the one that I got labeled all of them, but labeled them wrong. And they were all back at the regular price. So sorry, neighbors, you almost got it. Okay, so Ace and Mason, here we go. We've got this. So tell me, I've got one, two, three, four, five, I got 7 choices of towels for you. And so I'm going to need your address, okay? So if you want to whisper that to me, or you can whisper me your email. I don't want you just to send me an email without knowing who you are, because believe it or not, folks have said, yes, you asked me to send me your email. And so they said they were someone they weren't. And because they wrote me such a nice email, I sent them something nice. But if you want to whisper your email, it doesn't matter where you live. If you can get mail, I don't care where you are, continent wise, whatever. If you can get mail, I can send this to you. So this is the first one, and this is like a nice aqua kind of stripes. This is one that Brett got one. The one that I just did was this one, and it's multicolor. And then I have some mermaids. Kind of cute. Then I have this one is just like the one that Brent liked, only it's with um orange and pinks. And I have this one that reminds me of a talk show. I don't know, an old talk show. I don't know why, but it just does. It's got these circles on it. And then I have this one that was just like squiggles. And then I have your last choice is creatures under the sea. And it's got cute fishes on it. It's got a starfish. Cute, cute, cute. Do you see something that you like? How do you whisper? Okay, you're going to go right up to the top of your Twitch page, right up to the top, and then you're going to click on it. Let me see. Chilling with my girl, and we're square breathing with you all. Oh, Lay Island, aren't you cute? Aren't you adorable? Kindness is free. Sprinkle that shit everywhere you go. You know, I have so much stuff here. I think Simp Dad's got to give me another room. I also have, if you would rather have this, I actually made one. It's funny that you said that. It's a tea towel. I actually made that. It's a cute design. And I have my bitch slapper in there. Yay. But I need a door or wall space for it. Huh. Now you got me thinking, kitten. Okay. Asen, you found it okay? Can I have the fish one? You got yes, of course you can have the fish one. So you found the whisper? Whoa. Okay. You guys are so much fun. Thank you for hanging out with me. It's because of you. It's because of you. Each one of you coming here and visiting and chatting with me that you've made this fun for this old woman in her golden years. Golden years. I mean, what golden years? Why don't they call them the diamond years? Is it golden years because we're all in diapers? No, no, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Caesar, I've got to figure out Gamer Wheels. How do I get that suspicious user monitoring off there? It's like you got a sword, but it comes up like that. Okay, so here is your beautiful towel. So what we can do is this making you feel better already, Ace and Mason? Are you feeling a little better already? Are you? Unearthly five. How are you? Okay. So we can put it on this side. Well, yeah, no, we got to put it on this side because you know what? The all your sea animals are going like this. So we have to put it on the bottom. Oh, very good. So we have down here, we'll put it under this orange guy. We'll put it right here under the orange guy. Look at him. He doesn't look very happy. He looks hungry to me. Okay. Um, this made your whole week. Oh wow. Good shit. All right, we're going to give you some applause, Asa Mason, because you know what? You're going to get through this. You're going to do some soul searching, and you're going to figure out if maybe some of the people that you're giving to, maybe you just pull back a little bit so that you don't, or maybe you have a heart to heart with them, or maybe you just kind of sit back and go, this person, means a lot to me, but they're taking too much. I mean, you just can't keep giving all the time. And you guys, it's with all the gifts that I've sent, how you've made me feel, you're the presence. You're the presence in my life. You are. I mean, I'm blessed with a wonderful husband, wonderful family. I'm retired now, but I mean, you bring me so much joy. You just do. You guys are the best. I'd like to get back to the cooking streams too. Um, I'd like to get back to doing those too. I'm feeling better. I think this long COVID thing is coming to an end. I hope so. Boogity boogity. Oh, you got my machine up there. Where did you get that? I want that. Okay. So now, Ace and Mason, what word or design do you want on your towel? Come to the front of the class and we're going to design it right now. What would you like? And you guys, I have my funeral home lighting. Let me show you. I'll show you. This is what can you see? I have I have a peach pinky cloth over a light so that you know it's just funeral home lighting. All right. They always make the people look good. So I'm going to continue my funeral home lighting for what it's worth. Love you to the island. Okay. Asa Mason, what would you like on your towel? Would you like your real name? Would you like Asa Mason? Would you like another fish? What would you like? Come to the front of the class. You guys move over. Let them in. Let them in. I hope everybody's wearing your comfy clothes. That's the whole idea. If you're hanging out with me, I want you in your most comfortable clothes ever. My mother came to visit one time and she said, don't you have anything that doesn't have holes in it? I said, but mom, that's when they're the most. I said, I don't answer the door like that. But I said, that's when they're the most comfortable. I mean, when your clothes are the most comfortable, is that when you're going to get rid of them? Hell no. Hell no. Okay, Mason, what would you like? What would you like? I think this lipstick's the wrong shade. Can you put something like, I think that would be most special to me? Can I write that? I think that would be most special. I can write anything you want. I can write anything you want. What would you like? Would you like that? I think that would be most special? Or would you like, tell me exactly what you want me to write and we'll do it. Yes, I can do anything you want. And we'll pick out a nice color. Let's see. A lot of times what I like to do is pick out colors that are already in here to kind of accent it a little bit. So can you put something like, I think that would be most special to me? Do you want the phrase, I think that would be most special to me? I think you should choose. One of your catchphrases would be good. All right, chat, chime in. Chime in. What should we put? What should we put? What should we put? One of my kindness is free is one of my catchphrases. But I want this to be special for you, Mason. I want this to be special for you. Chat, I need some help with the chat. If it's gonna be, it's up to me. That's another one. Do you like that? Mess my pants. Oh my God, my favorite helicopter pilot in the whole wide world. How are you? Thank you for popping in. And how's Chickenmeister doing? How's Chickenmeister doing? One of my favorite couples. I got and I have Kitten in here too, and another favorite couple. You doing well? Oh, I don't know how to trick. You know, Gamer Wheels. I'll figure that out. I'll Google that. Hi, yes, welcome, welcome. Come on in. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do twice a month, guys. I'm gonna try to do at least twice, if not once, at least once a month, if not twice a month. And we leave for Arizona in 4 weeks. And but I have lots of stuff down there too. Kindness is free, so sprinkle that shit everywhere. You got it. Let's go. Let's go. Kindness is free. Sprinkle that shit everywhere. All right. I'm going to just cut and paste that right now. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. We're going to go into my Floriani, which is, thank you so much. Best my pants. You're for no way. You're going to South Korea? They gave a bitch slapper there. South Korea has a bitch slapper. Oh my God. Let me know how you like that. Oh, how wonderful for you. I'm so happy for you. And thank you for serving our country. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go into share screen. 1 second. Let's go into share screen. Let's go into Floriani. Here we go. Let's go new. All right, let's do that. Kindness is, we'll make 2 lines. I think that would be the best. All right, let's get a, it's always good to work with a frame. Then I know exactly how much space I have. And I'm going to work with my 5x7. And and we need kind of thick, like I said before, we need thick letters. So we're going to put this in here and let's see what we have here. And I'm going to go, let's do kindnesses. Let's do, and let's make a capital K. And let's see what we got. Thinking, thinking, thinking. You'll find out February, March. Oh, well, it'll be a wonderful time for you guys. Okay, kindness is free. So what we're going to do is sprinkle that shit. Let's go everywhere. That shit everywhere. Let's do an exclamation point because we can. All right. And I'm going to add more stitches. I love having the ability to and actually, I think what I'm going to do is I like this so much, I'm going to put it in a bigger frame. And so this is going to be, let's just do it a little smaller. Okay. 9. And how many stitches? 9,000 stitches. I think we're going to add, let me check the density on that. And yep, we're going to just make this 36 satin stitch. And I'm glad you found us, Asa Mason. I'm glad you found us. All right. How does that look? So sprinkle that shit everywhere. Do you like that? Hey, Wonder Club, how are you? How you doing? How you doing? Asa Mason, do you like this font? Yes. Okay. Let's see if it's set up yet to save as, or do I have to put it on the flash drive? I don't know why it's doing this. No, it wants me to put it on the flash drive. All right, well then we'll do that. We'll put it on the flash drive. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Usually it will let me just send it right over. Oh, you know what? I know why it's not doing that. We had a terrible thunderstorm. And whenever there's a terrible thunderstorm, because of the motherboard on this, duh, old woman. Oh man, take a look at yourself. You're a lot like me. That's user error. You guys call that user error. I wasn't plugged in. I always unplug Rhoda during a storm because an electrical storm, if we're on a hill, and if we're to hit and fry the motherboard, that's the most expensive part of her. So now that will show up. Now it'll go right over there, and I won't have to take out my mouse. Save as. Let's go here. Let's go here. There she is. Duh. What an idiot. Okay. All right. Now, the most important decision, my friend, now that she's over there, is I need for you to tell me. Let me get back on screen so you can see this old lady. Old lady. Old lady. Don't you know? Old lady. Come on. Whoops. My mouse is funky. All right, let's go here. All right, let's go here. Let's go here. There we are. Okay, so now the most important decision, Asa Mason, is what color would you like for your writing? I kind of have an opinion about this. If I click a username and then at the top it says unmonitor, user not 100% sure. Okay, Gamer Wheels, you're the best. You've been watching Miskip and Simply for probably 6 to 7 years. They've been some of my favorite people. I'm so glad you stopped it. I mean, Mizzy, I love Mizzy. I remember the very first time that I went to his house, and that was because it was during COVID, and I'd had my injection, and Simply was homesick. And he said, Mom, I wish you'd come and visit. And I said to him, I said, I knew right there I was coming, but I told him, I said, well, honey, I said, with COVID, everything's locked down. And I said, so, maybe in a couple of months, sweetie, when things open up. I got off the phone and I said to Cynthia, I'm going to Austin. He goes, what? I said, I'm going to Austin. I said, my boy needs me and I'm going. And so I had reached out to Maya just to let her know that I was coming. And so first time ever flying into Austin, right? And I Uber to a hotel. And you guys, if any of you guys remember years ago, well, I stayed at the cheapest, closest hotel. And I get there and they won't let me check in the room until like 1 o'clock or 4 o'clock. No, till like 3 o'clock, and it's like 11 o'clock in the morning. So I got to sit in the. I don't have a car. I didn't rent a car. I've never rented a car in my life, and I was kind of like, I don't know about renting a car. I don't know the area. So I just Ubered. And so then it's like I had to find an Uber to pick up because Ryan loves raviolis. And I wanted to pick up raviolis and surprise Ryan, bring dinner when I went to see him at Missy's house. And so there's no Ubers. I'm flipping out. I'm flipping out. There's no Ubers. There's no lifts. There's nothing. And I keep checking. Finally, one comes up. And so I grabbed the man picks me up and I said, "Can we go to a restaurant?" "Oh no, I don't do that." And I said, "I will pay you extra. Please, please, please." I said, "It's important for my son that we pick up this food." I said, "I will pay you extra, whatever you need, because I want to pick up this food." And that's when I drove. I'd never been there before. And when I got to the door, Maya, so sweet and gentle. Maya let me in, and I did not know, I knew a little bit of the layout of the house because Ms. would film it. It would show the house, the inside of the house. So I knew he was downstairs. And so Maya walked me down to where Ryan was. And then the rest is history when I knocked on the door and then surprised him. And I got that hug from him. I mean, sometimes when you have children, doesn't matter what age they are, when they need you. And it's just all he had to do. I could hear it in his voice. And then shortly after I was on Ryan's stream, I walked by Missy's, and Missy gave me probably one of the best hugs I've ever had in my life. Soup mom, and he hugged me. And then we just clicked because he's so good on his feet. I mean, Mrs. one of the best streamers ever because of his ability to connect with the audience and his fast thinking. And so we were able to give it right back to each other. And oh, you found the video? Yeah, I wish I was good at linking stuff, you guys. Sorry, but yeah, there's a video where he's got red hair and he's getting ready to go off, and I'm running, I'm knocking on the door because I want him I wanted for him to let me in, and that was the coolest thing ever. And the rest is history. And then I've been back there several times and always welcome. Mizzy, I remember one time I was making something. I don't know. As soon as I get, well, he's got the best kitchen in the world. And as soon as I go there, it's like I always want to cook and make these guys something. And he didn't know Mizzy did not know I was coming. And I have the code to go in to his, because everything's locked. It's like a vault. But I have a code to go in there that I don't know, Sinak or simply gave me. And I'm in there and I'm cooking away. I could hear the door open, but I couldn't see him. And he goes, "Sipma must be here." What's the cutest thing ever? It's like, "Yes, I'm here. I'm here." But I just love him. I just love him. Now he's in LA. I know he's in LA. Who knows? I might turn up. I might turn up. Okay. So now what we have to do is I need to know what color you want the writing. We've got it all set over to the machine and we're going to hoop this puppy. So what would you like? What do you think you'd like? Ace and Mason. I kind of have an idea what I would do, but I want to, I'm not always right. It's personal preference, but I have every color in the rainbow. So what do you think? To match that fish? Which the orange fish? Copper. Okay, so we'll put it. So it's let me see. That it's I sent it over here. Excuse me. Okay, let's go. There it is. Okay, so it's 9 by 2. So let me just see. Yeah, we can do it. We get the bright orange like the fish. Get the bright orange like the fish. Okay. Let me get my huge frame. My big frame. This is a big one. Look at this. Look at this. I want to thank everybody again for hanging. I want to thank the mods. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You make my life so easy. And we don't get a lot of troublemakers. And I know Simply gets some wild childs in his stream. But we're pretty lucky. We don't get any trouble. When I first started streaming, I got some hate, but that's okay. Okay, it is right in the middle. It's in the middle. So let's put it right smack in the middle. We're going to lower it, make it low, make it low. Okay, let's go. All right, we need some tearaway. All right. And I'm so glad you found us, Asa Mason. Like I said, I don't come on. I used to come on twice a week, but won't be doing that. But I'll be on at least once a month, if not twice a month. Because Cynthia goes, I mean, I have so much things that I want to. I keep buying more. I think I need another room. It'd take over Simply's bedroom. Okay, that looks pretty gosh darn good. I get down there. Get down there. Okay, let's go. You want to make it nice and taut, and then it's got to be center. It looks pretty darn good. And a nice copper. Let me get a nice bright orange for you. Okay, we're going to use our go. Keep the stitch down. And I think we're just about ready to rock and roll. Let me just make sure that's there. Perfect. Hooping is, like I say, hooping's the hardest part because if, boy, you hoop it wrong, it looks like caca. You don't want it to look like caca. Okay. Mm, nice bright orange. Let's go. All right. She's hooped. We're going to flip this upside down. Okay. Where'd you go? Okay. I know I gotta make it bigger. Okay. And let's get a nice bright orange. Let's see. Bright orange. Oh, we got it. How's that look, Asa Mason? Oh, that's my pants. You are so sweet. You are so sweet. All right, let's go. Let's make this bigger. Make the hoop bigger. Okay, snap it into place. Screw it tight so that they know where they're supposed to go. Let's lift this up. Let's head it in. Likes it. And what we're going to, whoops, so what I want to do is move it way down. So let's go back into the editing it. Okay. Come on. Almost 3 inches. So I want to make sure it doesn't touch the fish. Okay, let's see what we got. I'll bring you guys in. I'll bring you into Rhoda mode. Hold the boat. We'll go over to see Rhoda. Oops. I'm gonna do that again. Hold on. I'm gonna do it again. What I wanted to make sure is that it's gonna be in this area here. I don't want it up here. So I'm gonna do it again. So watch this needle coming down here. It's going there, up. We've cleared the fish. Okay, we're good. Is that based on here? Okay. You guys watching the stream? Okay, let's go. Let's see, embroidery. And number one. It wants to go on number one. We'll put you on number one. And anybody wanting to learn embroidery, I am here for you. I've made every mistake there is, and if I can guide you a little bit so that you don't make it, it would be a good thing. All right, let's thread this puppy. All right. And all these threads that I pull out, you guys, I'm keeping these because somebody's going to win a scarf. I'm going to make a scarf out of all of these threads. And I'll show you how much I have so far. So one of you guys are going to win a scarf. Okay? So, let me just show you what I got. I've got a whole bin full of threads. And I probably a fourth there. All right, let's go. Let's get Ace and Mason. Let's cheer this person up. All right, let's go. Okay. 17 minutes, let's rock. I think we got it. Oh, that's a pretty color. That's looking good. Green trash can, how are you? How are you doing? Yay! Yay! And like I said, that clear plastic on top prevents the fibers from poking through. You're doing great. I've been good. I've been getting over long COVID and feeling much better than I did. So, but you guys always are just such a catalyst for me. I mean, you guys are the best. And I want to thank everybody for popping in tonight. I want to thank the mods that are working hard. We have a brand new mod. Cesar is our brand new mod, and I want to thank everybody for popping in tonight. And I think once we finish this, I think we're gonna call it for tonight. But I'm always here for you, sipbomb at Gmail. I do Discord calls too if you want someone to talk to. I mean, I don't have all the answers, but sometimes just saying what's bothering you, just getting it off your chest to someone that it's not going to profit from it, and someone that's not going to do anything but try to help you. And yeah, Caesar, I got to get that suspicious use monitoring thing off. I'll figure that out. Ratuda, I want to hear from you, girl. I want to hear what's going on with you. And nudies and gamer wheels. I just love to be part of your lives, and you keep me in the loop. Oh, this is coming out really nice. This is coming out good. Your name gives no. No, that was my fault, Cesar, because I did backslash monitoring and then I put your name in. So I will undo that as soon as I can figure out how to do that. Nudies, you know how I can do that? That was my fault that I did that. Nudies is probably one of the Nudies and gamer wheels. They pretty much have it all covered. No, Caesar, that was my fault. User error. User error. Oh, there we go. The gang's all here. The gang's all here. Yeah, nudies, I want to call. I want an update. Let me know what's going on in your life, the good stuff and the bad stuff, because sometimes just like I said, just talking about it can make you feel better. Sometimes. Oh, that's looking good. Ace and Mason, you did a good job picking out that color. I think that's good. It already looks good. Oh, this is feels like old home week, doesn't it, Nudies? And Caesar and Gamer Wheels and Toaster and Kitten and Ratuda. This is great. Good stuff. Good stuff. So you guys, I don't know if you know, the last time I streamed Simply rated me. And I think we came in with like 1,000 people. And then I averaged, I think, like 150 viewers for the at least 150 viewers for the entire stream. And I get this thing from Twitch saying, you've made it. The 2% club, they called it. The 2% club, that I had 150 people watching me. 2% of all the streamers out there. Wouldn't you have thought it would have been higher? 2%. Hey, KD, how you doing? KD Lane, how are you? Yep, we're making towel gifts tonight. We're coming down to the end of the stream. I usually stream for 2 hours, but you know I never shut up. So, um, but I'm so happy everyone is here and spending your Saturday nights with me. Saturday's a pretty good time to stream for me. It just works out good. It just works out very good for me. And like I was telling the folks earlier, that poor Nella, you guys know I bring my pups on stream. The bedwetter, Teddy the bedwetter, is not here because we didn't want to have Nella be too excited. So we have him staying at my son's house. So that Nella can have like a good week of recovery before Teddy comes in, because he's going to be all over her. You're very well. Few beach towels. Oh, we're having fun with this. We're having fun with this. And it just is, I love making gifts for you guys. I love making gifts. It just it's just the best ever. It's the best ever. Oh, that looks really super good, doesn't it? Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. So tonight, interesting enough, so earlier today, whoops, whoa, what's that? Who do we have? Well, thank you for your prime, Mason. Thank you so much. So what is going on? What is the deal? Might be Bobbin. Hold on. Once in a while she cuts up, and I'm going to see what the issue is. First what I'm going to do is cancel and make her keep going to see if she will. Oh, I see what it is. Never mind. Every once in a while, you guys, the threads get, can you see this? Can you see this? They get a burr in it, like there's something up with the thread. So what you have to do is you keep pulling out the thread, probably 3 yards worth, because there's a flaw in the thread. So I'm going to pull that out. Cut it. I'm going to put this for my stash for the lucky person that's going to get a scarf out of all my empty threads. And I'm going to rethread her because she had a flaw in the thread. So it's kind of hard for me to thread her because I turned the light off so that you guys could see what's going on here. Oh. I need light. Boy, the older you get, the more you need light. Let there be light. Oh. Okay. And I'll pull you out, and I'm going to cut you and cut you. Flaw in the thread. Happens more often than you think. And what I want to do is get you up there again. Okay. And now you guys will watch your thread. Oh, easy. She threads. She's a good girl. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and stitches because I don't want to miss where. Okay. All right, that's where she goes. All right. Now, are you happy? And you never put your fingers near that. This thing will not stop until the needle breaks. So today's been a busy day here at the house. I had students from St. Olaf University here. My granddaughter and grandson, classmates, and so very lovely, lovely, lovely people. And then tonight I had the pleasure of having a couple of my sons. I have my second son's gamer friends here. And I have to tell you that I was a little intimidated because I was making dinner. And what I did, I went online and I found out a nice way to brine the chicken. We're doing barbecue chicken, brine it and then make a rub for it. And then this one fella comes in and he's like Gordon Ramsay chef. I mean, he's showing me pictures of his creations, and I was like, "Oh my God!" Here I'm just doing barbecue chicken, throwing together some Spanish rice and broccoli, and this guy is amazing. I mean, I he showed me pictures, and for one thing, it's like he's gonna he lives in Wisconsin, and he's gonna move to the East Coast. And I said, "Well, wouldn't Minnesota be a better place for you to live?" I mean, his I can't imagine. Can you guys imagine having a gourmet chef that lives with you? I mean, I'm a good baker. I'm a good baker, but a gourmet cook I am not. And so I was a little bit like, oh my God, is he going to like my food after I see that he showed me creation after creation and he does everything. I mean, he's Gordon Ramsay stuff. And it was just amazing for me, but he liked my food. He said it was good. And I think he was being honest, but boy, wouldn't that be something? I mean, Cynthia knows how to use the toaster. He's really good at using the toaster. I can't imagine what it would be like. Ladies, ladies out there, do you have a man that can cook? Do you have somebody that can make you like a gourmet meal? It just blows me away. Just blows me away. The Bear. Oh my God, yes, the series The Bear. Oh, absolutely, Cesar. Absolutely, yes. I saw that. Did you guys watch that? I am watching for the second time. Ryan and I, or Simply and I, when he comes home, we're watching Breaking Bad again. Your brother's like that? You're kidding. Ah, I can't imagine someone saying, "Look what I've done with salmon tonight." It's like I would. That's just. I don't have the love to cook. To the ladies I cooked, really, toaster? Really? Like I said, Cynthia is limited to cereal. I will say that he grilled the chicken tonight. I gave him the thermometer because with chicken we want to make sure that it's cooked at what 165. So I gave him the thermometer just to make sure. But I can't imagine if Cynthia had brought me breakfast in the morning. It would be, oh, Better Call Saul. Is it worth it? Yes, it is, Cesar. Yes, it is, Cesar. It is worth it. There's a couple of slow episodes, but for the most part, it's almost as good as Breaking Bad. But uh, but if Cynthia brought me breakfast in the morning, the first thing that I would do after he picked me up off the floor is say, "Who are you? And what have you done with my husband?" Oh my God! What a treat! What a treat! And I think, simply when he's been dating, he likes to cook with his dates. And I think that's a great thing, guys. Cook with your gals. With your gals. I think that's the coolest thing ever. I love how this orange is turning out. I do love it. I love it, love it, love it. Did you really, Island? I think the acting in Breaking Bad, I think that Jesse and Walt's acting is second to none. But I have to say that Saul, I mean, the backstory of that is Cesar, it's very much worth your while. It's very much worth your while. It's just, and I'm watching Outlander again. I love Outlander, and I heard. What else are you guys watching? Is there another series that's good? I love to binge watch. Cynthia does not, but I absolutely love to. They have great chemistry. Well, I think didn't I read somewhere that he wasn't supposed to, he was only supposed to be on a couple episodes, but they did so well together, and they're still best of friends. Jesse and Walt. It's amazing. It's and it's not it's harder it's harder than you think. I had I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to tell you guys. I, I don't know if it's a secret or not, but I'll tell you. I was approached by a gaming company to be a voice of a mom in a game. And so I had to read lines, and it's like, oh, I could do that. But it's like it's harder than you think. It's harder than you think. So I will let you know if I'm on the cutting room floor or if I make the final cut. But I got to yell, and then he goes, "Can you yell louder than that?" And it's like, "Yeah, I can yell louder than that." So we'll have to see if if I make the film or the make the TV game or the video game, or if I make the cutting room floor. But it was fun. But it's like it's a lot hard. We do some like skit acting down in Arizona, and that's just it's just fun stuff because what I like to do is cut up and go off script, and sometimes the producers kind of looking at me like, "Where are you going with this?" Makes it more funny. That makes it more funny. But so we'll have to see if I'll let you know if I make the final cut. But yeah, I got to yell at my son in this video game. I got to be the mom. And I think I'm one of the first voices that you hear because I'm yelling at him. So I will let you know. And they're also using SimpDad too. And his part, he just has to give a speech. And his part was so funny that I had to go downstairs while he was recording it because for one thing, SimpDad is not a yeller, and he had to yell in this too. And I was laughing so hard at the words they were making this man say. I was laughing so hard. I had to go downstairs because I thought they might hear me. So we'll have to see what happens. Oh, wow. Mason, how you feeling, Mason? Aren't you glad you popped in? And thank you so much for your prime. You're an official bitch slapper now, okay? That gives you power. You got the power. You got the power of the panel there. The style. Hustling. I want to call you a hostile. Hustling, how are you? You up the oh, how you doing? I'm having a good time with everybody tonight. Yay! Oh, that looks really, really good. And so we'll do it again in a couple weeks. In a couple weeks, I'll come on again. And you know what it's going to be? Make whatever you want. If you want everything except a hat, because the hat requires a different setup. So the next time I come on, you feel better? You're going to yes, you are. That's the whole thing, you guys. You know what? When you wake up tomorrow, and I don't know if Mason, if you heard me say it earlier in the chat, but as a hospice nurse, all is well. I'm glad to hear that, Hustling. When you wake up in the morning and you open your eyes, that's your first two gifts of the day. And just say, I'm gonna, you know what? Thank you that I'm alive. Go out and get some sun. I've been reading more about the power of sunlight for us humans. And just know that you're going to make it a great day and you're going to overcome any obstacle because you can do this. You make your champ. Yes, you are. You're alive. we had a 19-year-old at the hospice, you guys, a 19-year-old. And we also had a woman that was in her late 20s and her toddler was crawling down the aisles. And it just about broke my heart as a mom. When I had Ryan at 42, I prayed that I would see him grow up and become an adult. We don't know how much time we're given in this life, but boy, make it count. Take good care of yourself. Your body is your temple. Don't abuse it. You're going to need it when you're my age. If you're smoking, please, 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 please try to give it up. You want to carry around a tank of oxygen when you're my age. You want to be able to have fun and do what you want to do. Oh, look at there we go. There we go. Let's see. So Reggie sings us a song. Let's go. Oh, I love it. Let's come and watch it. Watch it. Watch it big. Watch it big. So Mason, I've got your address, correct? Correct? This is perfect. And what I'll do is I'll weed all this out. Takes a little while, but I'll do that off stream. I'll just pull all this out, and that looks amazing. Your choice of colors was amazing. It came out great, didn't it? It's so cool. Yay! Okay, and I will send this to you. I'll get this in the mail early next week. I'm working on some shirts for Simply, um, too. So I'm gonna get every. Oh, I love it. The font. I mean, it looks really super, super, super good. The color. Oh, I love it. Just a couple jump stitches to cut. Yay! You're very welcome. And I'm so glad that you found us. Or we found you. How is it? Is it fate? Is it fate that brought you to us? Life is good, you guys. Life is good. Okay, I got a couple things to say, and then I'm going to call it for tonight. You guys have been fabulous, fabulous. I just want to, I like to do some words of wisdom. And I love the spirit of a hippie. I've read this before. I'm going to read it again. The spirit of a hippie. Life is amazing, and then it's awful. And then it's amazing again. And in between the amazing and the awful is ordinary and mundane and routine. Breathe in the amazing. Hold on through the awful and relax and exhale during the ordinary. That's just living heartbreaking, soul healing, amazing, awful, ordinary life. And it's breathtakingly beautiful. Isn't that great? I want to thank everybody. I want to thank the mods that hung with me tonight. I want to thank the chatters that hung. You guys are the absolute best. You make this so much fun for me. You absolutely do. More gifts coming. We are up to not anymore. Now we are at, I've got another gift going out tonight, three more. We're up to 1,237 gifts. How about that? Sleepy Bookworm, hello, how are you, my friend? Biscuit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, Biscuit. Oh my God, you guys, Biscuit, I have been waiting for you. I have been waiting for you. And you're here. And I'm getting ready to, I know it, but Cesar, it's Biscuit. It's Mr. Biscuit. Mr. Biscuit, you just got home from work. Oh, well, I'm glad that I hung on. Usually I'm done like an hour ago, but we were having so much fun that I hung on. And I'm going to be closing the stream real soon. But what are your hours? Do I need to stream like a little later so you can jump on? I want to hear about your love life, Biscuit. You got to tell me what's going on. You got to tell me what's going on. Oh my God, he's here. He's here. The one, the only Mr. Biscuit. Oh my God. Yeah, we're like ships in the night. I'm radiant and look younger every year. You need glasses, my friend. Just kidding. You ever hear about laser surgery? No, I'm just kidding. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. It's smoke and mirror. And of course, I've got my funeral home lighting. I put this in front of my light, so it's like a peachy colored, so that you're a servant, so you get home late. Server. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're so sweet. I will be coming on at least once or twice a month going forward, probably on Saturdays. That's going to work out the best. But I'm so glad to see you, my friend, Mr. Biscuit. I want to hear about your love life. Are we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Chime in, Biscuit. Chime in. We're all waited with bated breath. What the hell is bated breath? Can somebody tell me what bated breath is? That doesn't even sound right. There is no love life. Any single ladies in chat? Biscuit, okay, single ladies in chat. Biscuit is going to make the best husband and father that walks the earth. All right? This man, Biscuit, if I was 50 years younger, I'd be all over you like white on rice. Oh, you're such a good man. He's a good man. He is. He's a good man. Yeah. So ladies in chat, we got the biscuit, and and you gotta laugh, you guys. You gotta laugh. You absolutely, don't take life too serious. And with all the turmoil that you're hearing, just kind of buffer that out, and just take care of your soul. Like I said, we can't change a lot of what happens to us, but we can change 100% how we respond and how we feel. And girl, he's funny. Yes, he is. I actually met a girl from my last I actually met my girl from my last friend in Twitch. You never know. Baited is a contradiction of abated, meaning lessened. Really? I see. That's why I love you guys. I love you guys. The smartest chat on Twitch is sitting right here, out there. You guys are the best. You guys, you make I look forward to streaming because I get to talk with you. And um, it is so cool. You met your wife World of Warcraft in 2008. Really? See, Biscuit? Hey, I had to go to a dating service to find Simdad. We would have, our paths, our paths would have never crossed, ever crossed. And when I met Simdad years ago, right, the house that he grew up in playing with his best friend was the house I was currently working as in a group home. I mean, and he's telling me, I said, you mean, I said, no, I said, the kitchen's here. He goes, yeah. So the house that he spent hours playing with as a young child is where I worked as an adult. But we would have never, we had so much in common. So reach out. You got to be proactive. You got to be proactive if you want a relationship. The odds of her knocking on your door and saying, you are the most wonderful thing in the world and I want you, ain't happening, guys or gals. You got to be proactive and make it happen. I kissed almost every toad there was out there. I'm surprised I didn't get. I always say that to you guys. I'm surprised I didn't get the herpes until I found Dad, and then I knew. I mean, I got my pistol permit. I got my pilot's license. I was just doing everything I could to be like a woman's woman or a man's woman, or I just wanted to be where there were men. I didn't want to join a knitting club. I wanted to join where there were more men, and it worked out. But I met him through a dating club. I had to pay. Literally did nothing to find a girlfriend. I was hoping some hottie to fall out of the sky in my lap. I love that sound. I love that. I'm waiting for some to fall out of your sky in your lap. Biscuit, I hate to break it to you, but unless she falls out of a 747, and if she does that, she's going to be in a million pieces. So it's probably not going to happen. So you've got to be a little bit more proactive. You know, just are there any hotties at work? Any ladies that, although that's a hard one. That's a hard one, meeting a worker. So you gotta be careful with that. You gotta be careful with that. But she's out there, but you do have to make the effort to look for her. You do. You do. I wish it was just as easy as, come on, bring me my soulmate, but it's not. I mean, like I said, it took me a long time to find some dad, and that's why I'm never, ever, 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 ever going to let him go. Ever. They are too young, sadly. Need a hot grandma. Oh, biscuit, sweet, 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 misguided biscuit. You don't want a hot grandmother. Yeah, you got to be toaster. You're absolutely right. You got to be careful at work. You got to be careful at work. Yeah, because it's all good when things are good, but when things aren't going good, it's not good. But did you ever wait on anybody and kind of give somebody a wink? When you're serving them, menopause is a natural birth. Yeah, but why do you think they call it menopause? Come on, toaster, because you want to pause for men. That's not what you want. There aren't. I was going to tell you guys something, but I'm not going to tell you. But I might tell you, but I'm not going to tell you. But I mean, yeah, menopause. You know, it's like it's terrible. It's Mother Nature did us a grave injustice by saying, "Switch, switch, you're done," and he's not. So no, you don't want a hot grandma because that hot grandma, you know, no, you don't want a hot grandma. Biscuit, your clientele is old. Where do you work? At a nursing home? Your coworkers are too young? Then join a dating service where you got to pay. You don't want one of those free ones. SipDate and I each had to pay $150 years ago. This was in the Stone Age when we were in caves and had to write on the wall. But Biscuit, let's connect. Let's do a Discord call, okay? Not tonight, but let's do a Discord call soon, okay? And we'll talk. And I'm available for you guys. Are you going through something? Do you just need someone to talk to about something? I'm open. I was a counselor at Planned Parenthood. I will go anywhere. We'll talk about anything. And if you just need a shoulder, just a shoulder to cry on. You know what? I'm here for you. Yes, I do have a Discord. I do. I do have Discord. And that's where I make the majority of my calls when I talk to folks is Discord. I typically don't do a video call because usually I look like skank because I got makeup on now. But I certainly we'll talk. Yeah. All right. Is that my Discord? Is that my Discord, Biscuit? You're the best. You're the best. We're going to get you hooked up. Well, the thing is that you know what? You treat people the way you want to be treated in life. And my favorite job in the whole wide world is being a mom and a wife. I mean, that nothing fills my soul more than being a mom. And if there's any way that I can help anyone with anything, I'm just a Discord call away. And so join my Discord. And if you ever need to chat, because the thing is that I've been around a long time. And not all my life was peaches and roses. My 20s were turbulent and tough. And I think it's hard for the transition from being a teenager to a young adult and adult. And I made a lot of mistakes along the way. And boy, if I can prevent you from making any, or if I can help you with anything. And also, if you're you need help with an interview, SimpDad is also available on Discord to do practice interviews with you. He's the man. He can shine you up like a shiny penny. So if you're looking for a job, you're nervous for that interview, he'd be happy to do mock interviews to help you out and even look over your resume. But he likes the interviewing process because he's interviewed hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people and he can help you to put your best foot. You only get one chance to make a first impression. So if you need help with that, reach out to me, please, and I'll hook you up with SimpDad. And if you're having, things aren't going well and you just need someone to talk to, reach out to me, simpmom at Gmail, and we'll hook up on Discord. I'm here for you. All right. All right. What a gift it is to see you, Biscuit. Yeah. But you know what? Whatever you throw out in the universe, you get back tenfold. And you guys have given me so much. giving this old woman, I'm not that old, 70. Oh my God, 70. I was reading a newspaper article and they said, there's 70-year-old. And I'm like, oh, wow, that's old. They go, no, that's me. Linksy, Linksy, we're coming to a close. Linksy, um, please email to me. I've got to close the stream tonight, but Linksy is the winner of, yeah, flipping 70 years old. Do you believe that? Oh my God. But I'm not wearing diapers. Okay. I got my own teeth. Life is good. Linksy is the award winner of our third gift tonight. It is Linksy's birthday. I want everybody to wish Linksy a happy birthday. She just popped on. And I want you to wish her a very happy birthday. I'll give you applause. Yay! It's Linksy's birthday. Yes, I know you're late. That's okay. But you know what? Let's hook up sipbomb at Gmail. I want to make you a birthday gift. If I stream on your birthday, you automatically get a gift. Okay? So if I stream on your birthday, you get a gift. So is there any other birthdays in here? Dun 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 dun. Okay, I gotta scoot you guys. I like to keep it at 2 hours. I'm running at 3 hours, but I just can't shut this trap up. It's a hazard. Okay. But what I want to say to you guys is, and you know how I like to end my streams as soon as I get my mouse working again. Where's my mouse? Okay. All right. What I'd like to say to all of you is treat people the way that you want to be treated. All right. You can't control what happens a lot of times, but you have 100% control over how you respond. Judge people by character only, not race, not color, not sexual preference, not religion. Are they good people or not people? Or not good people? All right, that's how you judge people. I mean, how unfair to judge someone that's born the way that they're born. I don't care, trans, gay, lesbian. I don't care, Indian, Hindu, Chinese, anything. Let's treat people the way you want to be treated and judge people on character and character only. Everybody has a right to be safe and happy. We have no right to take that from anybody. And we're kind of in scary times in the States because some of the powers that be don't get that. You treat people the way you want to be treated and you judge people by their character only. All right. Your glass is full, not half empty. Your glass is half full, not half empty. You might forget what somebody said to you, but you'll never forget the way they made you feel. All right. Words are important. Words can cut deeper than a knife. All right. We're born to love. We're taught to hate. We need to stop that shit right now. Right now. Right now. And remember, you guys, kindness is free. Sprinkle that shit everywhere you go. Much love to each and every one of you. I'm here for every one of you. Bye.
Hello, chat. The day is done. Make yourself at home. Get your comfies on. Sip Mom's made some gifts for you. If you stick around, you can win some too. Every Wednesday, baking streams with treats that look divine. Every Saturday, cutting up with grown-up story time. We're hanging with Simp Mom. We're hanging with Simp Mom. Keep your language clean and fair, or you'll be stuck in the thinking chair. You could get bitch slapped.